There we go. I realized not too long into it, I was like, wait a minute. My microphone is muted. My mic's muted. But it's okay, we figured it out. I got there. I got there in the end. But also, hello. I'm back. I'm back. My family is back home. I am back. I have space. We're chilling, having fun. Leon, my break was good. It was kind of a break. I took a break for a couple weeks, and then I came back mid January, and then I took another week off because I was so tired from family being over. But now, we're free. We're free, baby. Welcome on in, Kirk. Hope you're having a good day. I just came back from a break. I'm so excited to do art. We're gonna do art today. Probably good for me that I took a break anyways. It's just good for your wrist to take breaks every once in a while, so good for me. Good for me. I greeted the cutie. Hi, lost in the library. How's it going? But yeah, today we're just gonna chill. We're gonna do a little bit of drawing. We're gonna do song sketches. So for those who don't know, song sketches are just I have the length of a song to do one pose. It's a warm-up exercise that just like gets your creative brain going. I don't know how well it's gonna go, but that's generally how it starts. Is like, well, let's see how this goes. Also, hello, Kize. Welcome in. We're drawing. I love drawing. I love drawing so much. But yeah, song sketches are gonna be fun. It's been a little bit since I've done them on stream, and I have like 5 or 6 pose ideas I want to get out of my brain. So it's gonna be a good time. I'm on a 9 stream streak for your channel, honey. Welcome, Yeet Raptor, and congrats on your 9 stream streak. Not 9 stream streak. The alliteration there will kill. It's a tongue twister. What's first on the docket? First thing, in terms of like what we're doing, we're just chilling, warming up, saying hellos, just welcoming everyone back because it's been a little bit. I recalibrated some of my face stuff. Unfortunately, my Stream Deck had an update, and unfortunately, it disconnected from VTube Studio. And I didn't realize this because I updated it today, and then I turned on all my stuff, and I was like, oh, well, none of my hotkeys are working. So I guess that's okay. I haven't been using them for a little bit, but generally I like to use them, have the flexibility to use them. So if you see me clicking around, that's why. Usually I have these fun little buttons on my Stream Deck where it's like switch scenes and switch positions. Actually, I keep forgetting to use the switch position ones. That's on me. But it's like switch scenes, and sometimes I forget to do that. But also, welcome in. I hope y'all are having a lovely, lovely Monday. The dreaded OBS updates. This time it wasn't even an OBS update, although it does want to update. I'm afraid of that update. Honestly, I kind of fear it. But it was a Stream Deck update this time, and so it happens. It be like that. Song sketches easy mode. Use Beethoven Symphony. Just a 5-hour song. Oh, that would be fun. Man. Drawing for 5 hours. Couldn't be me. Who am I kidding? It's absolutely been me many times. Many times that has been me. Reminds me of an exercise we did in high school English class about seeing what images come to mind when we listen to certain songs. Teacher brought up 1 Week by the Bare Naked Ladies. I wonder how many other artists do this, where they have a certain art playlist that they have, and it allows them. Whoop! My camera's sliding. My camera's sliding. Ah. Okay, good. We got this. But yeah, I wonder how many artists have like mood playlists. I'm sure it's not an uncommon thing, but yeah, I wonder. I wonder how common it is. Oh gosh. Howdy, friends. Hello. Oh, welcome in. Hello, Kibara. Thank you for the 34 months. Welcome back. And Kemma Word. Happy 45 months. Thank you for the kind welcome back, Emma. Oh, the Hype Train surprisingly late? Nuh-uh. Hype Train never late. Hype Train is good surprise. It's very kind of y'all. One sec, I have to find a place to put my water. I moved some of my stuff around because my family was about, and I had to make sure everything was clean. But now that my family is not about, I have to clean my room. There are stickers everywhere. I journal sometimes, and in order to break up my paragraphs, what I do is I put stickers in them. So it's one of my favorite things to go out. It forces me to get out of the house, one. But two, it separates all my writing when I get stickers and put them in my diary. So it's really fun. It's a good way to force myself to get out of the house. So that's what I've been doing. All right, Big Will. Hope you had lots of fun times with your family. Your opening screen is so beautiful. Thank you. I worked really hard on it, and Zuchi did an amazing job with the music. It's so good. Crazy Turtle MC. Thank you for the resub. Happy 26 months. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome on back. What's up, Doodle Goober? We're all silly Doodle Goobers here. A lot of y'all do amazing art. Like it's a not a strange feeling, but it's a really big good feeling in my chest when I get to see a lot of really cool artists share their work, and then sometimes I see them in my chat and I'm like, what are you doing here? You're so skilled. What's happening here? You know? Also, Yule the Vibe, thank you for the resub. Happy 29 months. Hype train is always running. Always good to see you, honey. Thank you. I'm back in my element, and I have time to do streams again. Stop it. I'm already dead. Nay, we shan't. Oceanet. Osio, hi. Yes. Speaking of another cool artist, Osio. I love seeing cool art. Cool artists and cool artist stream. Unbelievable. Unrealistic expectation. Oh, Be French, thank you for the resub. Happy 13 months. Hello, honey. Happy year and change. The prodigal Gorblin lives. I'm back, baby. Art brings me back. Also, Slime Bread Girl, thank you for the resub. Happy 6 months. It's 2:23 a.m. and I'm still awake. Also, I've been here for 3 months now. For 3 months. Oh my god. So you sub for 6 months. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. But also, it's 2:23 a.m. I hope you're doing okay. I hope that you're sleeping good. Wait, I gotta move this down a little bit. There we go. I have better posture now. Meta, why did that shout out not work? I'm not sure. Let's see. I think it did work. Yeah. So I have one arm. Thank you for the resub. Happy 34 months. Almost 3 years. Oh my gosh. Almost 3 years. Thank you for being a constant source of joy and relaxation, you wonderful gobbo. Now I need to ask a question. What do you call an Egyptian doctor? A chiropractor. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Tencel, thank you for the resub. Happy 40 months. Good to be back with the best gobbo around. Thank you. And Johnny, thank you for the resub. Happy 13 months. I hope you had a lovely end of January with your family, honey. Here's to many more months and hopefully years to come. I certainly hope so. I have so much that I'm working on. VTubers are constantly working. If it looks like they're not doing anything, it's an illusion. They're constantly working on the next thing. And I was a little ambitious with my next thing, so it will be a little bit. Thank you for your patience. I'm learning a lot of new skills. I'm learning a lot of cool new things. And I hope y'all will like it. Just make sure I haven't fallen behind. Twin Flame, thank you for the hydrate. Oh. And Western Dragon fan, thank you for the ear wiggles. I did such a good job drawing this tongue. I did a good job. And also, Zindel, thank you for the breathe and posture check. Let's go. Funny story about that. I've been picking up a little bit of a new skill. Oh, Artie, you've been picking up a new skill? That's great. If you feel like sharing it, that's absolutely fair. Oh, I love to hear people learning new skills. Oh. Hi, Jedi. Hey, Sans. Kirk, quick question. Do you plan on doing multi-streaming in the future, or do you just want to stick to Twitch? Just curious. I may do multi-streaming in the future. I think Gabi was talking to me about how YouTube that has a thing where you can multi-stream on OBS. So instead of just streaming to Twitch, you can stream to YouTube too. Haven't looked into it enough, but I think that might be really good because YouTube saves VODs forever. Twitch saves them for, I think it's 30 days if you're affiliate and 90 days if you're partner. So it would save me a lot of time because I wouldn't have to upload to Twitch or to YouTube from Twitch. It would just automatically save the VOD. So that may save me a lot of time. It's one of the big reasons I might look into that. But yeah. Hi, Austin. Welcome in. And Twilister, thank you for the 100 shinies. Honey, I'm home. Glad to see you're back. So doing some art and planning out some of my fanfic writing. Nice. Nice. But if it hasn't already been a tough winter so far, it's been an interesting time. Happy Lunar New Year to y'all. I hope you had a good one. Let me just make sure I don't miss any. Sindel, a joke I heard yesterday. What starts with a T, ends with a T, and is full of tea? I don't know. Starts with a T, ends with the day? It's full of tea. We drink a lot of tea. Is it the Lunar New Year already? Probably. I'm pretty sure it is. Everyone did their Lunar New Year art, like Year of the Snake, a little bit ago. Me included. I just have to post it now. I just gotta glaze and post it. But yeah. Oh, teapot. That's incredibly clever. I did not see that one. The Year of the Snake. Chronon, I'm also learning new skills. I got like 20 things I need to start doing once this procedure going for this week is done. Oh, I hope it goes well. I hope you get to learn all the things you want to. But Artie said they've been picking up a new skill. If I missed it, I'm so sorry. But I'm just gonna catch up. Oh gosh, where did I go? Oh, there we are. Randomer, thank you for the resub. Happy 25 months. Also, 25 months for all the very bestest, humble, cool, sweet, and cute goblin all around. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Randomer, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much. Crovenan, thank you for the resub. Happy 23 months. And Gecko. Hello, Gecko. Happy 45 months. Welcome back, Godmade. Hope you get to relax a lot with your family. Yeah! It was not all relaxing. No, it was a lot of running around and chaos. So I'm glad I took the last week off because I needed that extra time to recover. But now we're back to our regularly scheduled, mostly art streams. But a lot of games too and hanging out and having fun. And Twilister, thank you again for the 100 shinies. John MG, thank you for the resub. Happy 15 months. Thank you so much. Let's go, baby. Leon, I learned the riddle when I was a little kid. Now I feel old. Myth, here's a real stumper of a question for you. Where do you end a race across the entirety of Scandinavia? I don't know. My geography's really bad. I cannot. Geography was always my worst class. Here is how bad my geography is. I'm not even including like Europe, the rest of the world. I'm just talking like I don't know the capitals of all the states. I don't remember. I could never remember them on the tests. It was bad. It was really bad. I'm very bad at geography. I get lost constantly. I'm pretty sure it's because I'm short and I cannot see above the average person's height. Betta, you actually took time off? I did indeed. I was not on the computer for like almost 2 weeks. Well, no, I guess it would, a week. It felt like 2 weeks, but it was a week at the finish line. That is a really good one, man. Also, welcome on in, Shadow. How's it going? My friend recommended your channel. I'm glad I was able to catch a stream. Welcome. I hope you have a good time here. And if not, that is also okay. We're mostly going to be hanging out and doing art today. Having a fun old time. What are the wigs for that? I don't know. They're here to look pretty. They just look pretty and cute. It's aesthetics. It's just aesthetics. Now I gotta see you play GeoGuessr. I'm so bad at GeoGuessing anything. Listen, you could show me a picture of anywhere of my childhood home. Okay, you know what? Maybe my childhood home I would know. But if you ask me what any of the streets are named around my childhood home, I don't know. I don't know. I could not tell you. The names of the streets elude me. I unfortunately have the name will disappear if I am not repeatedly reminded of what it is. It's very tough when I meet new people because I'm like, oh my gosh, am I gonna remember this person's name? Are they gonna be erased from my memory? Oh gosh, interacting socially is already so hard. Why is this an extra level that I do not of difficulty I do not need? Cough up, thanks for the resub by the way. With Prime, happy 17 months. Hi, Optimal Bloom. What's up? Peak Twitch has returned. Thank you. Thank you, Just Right. And Chester, I found your channel on YouTube. You sound like an awesome bean to hang out with. Thank you. Thank you very much. Whew. Adventurers come to the tavern asking directions. The directions Honey gives to them are always wrong. It's really funny because when I was reading One Piece as a kid, I remember relating way too hard or way too much to Zoro because I was like, man, this idiot, dumb and bad with directions. He's just like me. He's just like me. For real, for real. I used to be able to recite all the African countries and their capitals. Can't recall any of them now. I guess sometimes if the information is not used, it just like leaves your brain, you know? Hi, TLV. Welcome back. And Draco, thank you for the hydrate. Let me do that. There you go. The amount of movement your avatar is doing is almost mesmerizing for me. It's fun to look at. It's really cute. Thank you. I made it myself. I'm glad you like it. Let me just sip some water. Zindel fell asleep to your Dark Souls 3 VOD, went down a bit of a nostalgia trip, remembered Elden Ring came out. Still in the baby honey era. I think I aged a bit that night. Oh my gosh. I haven't even been streaming 4 years yet. It hasn't even been 4 years yet. I have not been streaming particularly long. Oh my gosh. So what happened to your week with the fam? Any fun moments? Yeah. We ate a lot of one of my cousins is vegetarian, so whenever we go out to eat, they have to get the vegetarian option. This time we found a restaurant that was specifically like just for vegetarians. A lot of mushrooms. A lot of mushrooms, and honestly, really good. I like mushrooms. I like mushrooms quite a bit. They had like this breaded, deep fried mushroom that it was I liked it almost more than fried chicken by quite a bit because it was nice and soft and chewy. Mmm. So good. Meta will be in 2 months. That's true. It will be in 2 months. Oh gosh. Oh boy. 2 to 3 months. The next model I have bigger ears than this one. Every model I just make my ears just slightly bigger. Just a little bit bigger. Teensy bit. But happy birthday. It ain't my birthday. Not yet anyways. Let's see. It's February. January, February, March, April. It's almost my birthday. My birthday is not until April 2nd. Let's see, it's February, March, literally 2 months. Because I streamed, I think like 20 something days after, I think like 24 days after my birthday or 22. So, what a packed month. What a busy month, honestly. Fennec box proportion years. Oh, that would be cute. Oh, old underscore goblin. Perhaps. Oh, what a privilege it would be to grow old. How nice would that be, huh? Official Goose God, thank you for the resub. Happy 14 months. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Cough Up, happy 17 months. Welcome on back. Jedi, what happened with Power Girl? The artist gradually making her breasts bigger and bigger. This time it's a goblin in her ears. That's pretty funny. Honey doesn't feel old. Yet. Not yet. Man. Yeah, I'm excited. I think I've said this before, but like I am excited to become an old witch in a bog, but I'm not in a rush. I'm in no rush, but I'm not gonna be upset, you know? I'm gonna do my best to take care of myself and take care of what my health so that I can keep drawing and keep doing stuff. That's so important. And hopefully I'll have friends along the way. That would be nice. Arduo, thank you for the posture check. And Drago, thank you for the 1,000 shinies. Thank you so much. Not that it's you like hits you for being old like your kid hitting driver's license age. I can imagine. Man, I wonder how my parents felt when I hit like driver's license age. Cause here's the thing, I learned how to drive in a big old wagon. It was big. It was a 7-seater. I don't know why my parents thought it was a good idea to teach me how to drive that for my first car, but it did give me a good sense of spatial awareness when it came to cars. And now when I drive around, I'm always really cautious, even though like it's smaller now, it's better now. But oh my gosh, I remember that. I accidentally backed up into a telephone pole once and did not tell my parents because I was not supposed to be driving the car at that point. Don't worry about it. But I got a story for you. Go on ahead. Also, good evening, Slime Lad. Hope you had a wonderful day. And now, would you like to guess what time it is? Is it 3 for you? Is it 3 a.m.? Maybe. If you can drive a Panzer, you can drive anything. I mean, true. What a rebel. Here's the thing. I wasn't even going against what my parents were telling me to do. My dad was like, oh, hey, can you move the van? And so I drove the van. I drove with my sibling in it. Because I was still learning how to drive it, and I was like, okay, maybe I should also be in there. So I moved it, and I was trying to park it, and I backed up a little too far, and the feeling of when you back up into something, not even hard, the feeling of when you back up into something and the car just stops is just like, I'm in so much trouble. I'm in so much trouble. My sibling and I finished parking. We got out of the car. Thank goodness there was like barely even a scratch, let alone a dent. There was nearly no damage. This car was old and sturdy. So thankfully it was fine. But I don't know what possessed my dad to go like, oh yeah, Honey can drive it. Honey can absolutely just take the car and drive it. Doesn't have her license yet, but she can absolutely do this. And I was like, I guess, Dad. I'm not driving it that far. Meta, so the government just gave me my license when I turned 18. They just gave it to you? You're just like, license, please! And then they gave it to you? What? That's insane. Meta, do you know how to drive? Did they just assume you know how to drive? Drake, well, honey, I bet your parents know now if we watch your stream. I don't think they watch my streams, and that's okay. They don't gotta watch my streams, and that's all right. Perhaps it gives me a little bit of freedom. They do absolutely know that I stream though. Like my parents, I have shown my mom my work, like and my VTuber models and my stream. I don't think I've shown her my channel actually. Perhaps that's for the best though. Perhaps that is for the best. But I show it to her. I've showed it to her and got her to pilot a model, and it's very funny. It's very fun watching your parents interact with new tech, especially when they're unfamiliar with it. So it was a real nice time. Oh, little posture check. Also, not an expert. Thank you for the resub. Happy 28 months. Okay, Honey's back. Everyone act normal. Are you being normal? Hmm? Slime right. It's almost 2:44. I was close. I was close with that guess. Lucio, my friend linked me your stream and it's too much of a piss baby to talk and has said this girl's avatar is honestly so much fun to watch move around. It's so cute. Aw. That's so kind of them, Lucio. Tell them thank you for me. I worked real hard on it, so I'm glad it moves so good. Maria, my little sis doesn't know how to drive. She turns 30 this month. That's okay. You know what? I'm not going to shame someone for taking a while to learn to drive. It takes a bit. It takes a little bit, and honestly, if she's not that comfortable driving, perhaps it's best if she doesn't. You know? But yeah, so the full story is I got my motorcycle test at 14, which is a written test. Then I took the written test at 15, and they gave me a full legal license at 15, but I didn't know till I was 18. Even had them call DMV, and they said, yep, you're all good. You slip right by, you slippery eel meta. You got your license. Congratulations for you. Chad acting normal? Like that would ever happen. Like that would ever happen. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Death to logic. Thank you. I'm glad you like how expressive a model is. But I can't believe that meta. I can't believe you squeaked by. You got it. They, you didn't even... You didn't even have to take the test. You just passed. You were so good at driving that they straight up were just like, no. Take it. We won't bother you with this test. It's not worth your time. Go on in. You could drive. That's so funny. That's so funny. Mary Agable leaders are BFs. They really don't go anywhere. I guess they might be homebodies then. I love going outside though. And I actually like driving quite a bit. Driving's real fun. Man, my sister was pissed. Oh, I can absolutely, yeah. Yep, I can believe that. Man. I think my younger sibling, I have a sibling that's 2 years younger than me, got their license before me. Because I was too busy. I was busy studying, and I was like, I don't feel like it. Even though I learned how to drive first, I got my license second. And then after that, my other siblings got their licenses. But like, one was really ambitious. Kirk, another quick question. I'm brand new to doing content creation, like streaming on Twitch. Any advice you can give? Make sure your computer can run OBS, which is the program I would recommend for streaming. And in terms of streaming on Twitch, make sure you are doing something you enjoy and you can do for a long period of time. If you're not doing something you enjoy and you're just trying to follow a trend or do something that is popular at the time, then I don't think you'll find as much enjoyment and it won't be as fun to watch your streams. That's the big thing. Because yeah, like sometimes brand new video games come out and I don't really play them too often. I don't really play fresh new video games straight away as soon as they're available. Because one, bug testing usually. There's usually a couple bug updates. But two, I'm not in a rush. If a game is good, it'll be good at different points in time. Not just when it first comes out. And there will be less pressure for me to play it, you know? That's pretty much what I do. Also, hi TJ, welcome back. Mariak, my driving license has my photo from when I was 18. I'm 31 now. Dang. Blast from the past, seeing your own old driver's license. Big, well, I got a speeding ticket my first day of having my license. Did you get pulled over? And the cop was just like, wow, congratulations. You just got your license. Anyways, you just got your first speeding ticket too. Here you go. It's just like, thank you, officer. Real high point for me. I would too. Welcome back. And well, son, thank you for the 100 shinies. When I learned to drive, my mom almost got a fine in the passenger seat. Here in Canada, you can be charged for being a disruptive passenger? What? My mom, obviously nervous for my first time driving, was freaking out just a little bit, but enough to distract me. When the cops pulled us over, she immediately tried explaining to the officer I was still learning. She was trying to teach me. But the officer looked at her and just asked, "We're distracting him while doing so." She stopped talking there. You can get a ticket for being a distracting driver? Or a passenger? What? First off, base law, actually. But second, what? That isn't... I never knew that. That's kind of cool, actually. Because, yeah, you should not be distracting the driver. Don't distract the driver. One of the worst things is like, when you have a bad passenger. Because when you have a bad passenger who is nervous while you are driving, it makes you more nervous. And then they react whenever you do a little turn, and they're like, oh... And that noise gives you a jump scare, and it's just like, oh, come on. Come on. Please. I'm fine. I'm not driving that fast. I dropped my uncle's Jeep for the first time. How do you drop a Jeep? How do you drop a Jeep? Leon, I have to wait for the games to go on sale. Yeah, sometimes that's fun too. Kirk, I'm streaming on my Xbox Series X and played Halo Combat Evolved. Had a whopping 2 views and left immediately, and I felt sad. I think one thing to consider, Kirk, if you are trying to start streaming, there is a certain level of, if you want to become a big content creator, and that's why you want to start streaming, perhaps that's not the best reason. The reason I started streaming is because I discovered VTubers during the pandemic. And I was really fascinated by the technology, so I learned how to make models, and I was like, wow, this is neat. I kind of want to try being a little silly little online guy. And so I did. And I was very fortunate that the thing that I enjoyed and the vibe I brought, that was enjoyment in just being a virtual character, is contagious, you know? I think if you start streaming with the intention of getting a lot of viewers and being I guess a content creator with a big audience, I think weirdly enough that mentality will not carry you very far. I think finding a topic or a hobby that you really enjoy and sharing that will bring in the audience that you may not necessarily be aiming for, but one that might be healthier and longer lasting than one that's just there because you play like really popular games or just because you stream, you know? Grovenon, thank you for the 100 shinies. My parents are the worst for that, especially my mom. She yells at me for driving 30 miles an hour on a 60-mile-an-hour road. I mean, literally yells. Jeez, that's an awful passenger. Grovenon, what was funny, despite me taking the longest to get my license, I have the least amount of points on my license of my entire family. My sister got points within a week of losing her R plates. That is funny. Well, son, thank you for the 100 shinies. For the record, the fine for being a disruptive passenger is 2,000? 5,000 or 6,000 if you're a disruptive passenger on a public bus. Okay, that's kind of a base law, actually. I can kind of get behind that one. Sushi, a lot of my biggest interests right now are the very incomplete early access games. And I love the core design, but man, I wish I kind of ignored them till later. I love you too. I love small games that just do what they want to do. You know, they're not aiming for anything huge. They're not aiming for anything super complex. They are just doing one thing that they want to see. Also, I do apologize if I'm missing your messages. Y'all are saying such really cool things, and I'm trying my best to keep up. Hellcat, I meant I drove my uncle's Jeep. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Jedi, that's honestly very smart, but what happens with kids? Officer, sorry, but I have to give you a ticket for distracting the driver. 1-year-old goo goo gaga. I'm pretty sure it's probably an acceptable thing if it's like a baby. I'm gonna hey sugar. The classics. The classics. I didn't know that not everyone pronounced it like I do. Like sugar. Some people say sugar. Sugar. With like an ER, but like sugar. How to sugar. You got that southern drawl. The southern drawl. A little droll. I don't know how to describe the accent. Like sugar. A sugar. I feel like I'm putting too much pressure on myself to say it now, and I'm paying too much attention to how I speak, and it's changing how I speak. Y'all ever do that? Where it's like your natural speaking voice comes out when you're not thinking, but as soon as you start to think about how you enunciate and how you pronounce everything, what you're saying, the small things change and shift a little bit, you know? So sometimes it's fun when the brain kind of just goes without thinking. Mostly Californian with the southern in it. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. Also, Zindel, thanks for the breather, Dean. Sometimes I accidentally said goodbye to my mother at the wrong time. Happens. When I think about how I speak, what I say suddenly becomes a lot harder to bring out. How do you overcome that? Ooh, interesting question, actually. So when you speak, what you say becomes harder to bring out. Interesting. So when you think, because normally my advice to people who have a hard time speaking, and I have a hard time speaking sometimes too, is to literally take a pause, breathe, and think. Just think and go like, what is the main thing that I want to say? Do I want to say something that happened in my day? Do I want to talk about how it felt, or do I want to talk about how crazy and wild it was? Like, what is the emphasis of the story you are trying to tell? Or if it's not really a story, it's like, okay, it's a feeling. How am I going to express this feeling? Is this feeling good? Is it bad? Do I need to talk to someone because they potentially hurt my feelings, or I want to share that I'm feeling happy and that they have done something good for me, and it makes me feel good? There's a lot of different ways to talk and figure it out, but a lot of it is just like taking the time to speak clearly and slowly without worrying about saying something wrong, you know? And even if you're afraid of saying something wrong, you can say, like, hey, good faith, or like, I'm trying to work this out. It's not fully formed, but here's what I'm thinking, you know? Usually saying that in front of it can prepare whoever you're talking to for, like, oh, okay, this is not a fully fleshed out thing. So it's not finished. It's saying half baked is not quite the same, but it carries the same kind of this isn't finished sort of vibe to it. Big Will, my sister describes my voice as you talk like cornbread with sound effect. You sound like cornbread with sound if you could talk. That's pretty funny. Kirk, your advice has been nice to hear. Thanks, honey. No worries, and good luck to you. I hope you're having fun. Genuinely, Kirk, one of the things that I considered doing, like I considered content creation when I was young, because I grew up with YouTube. I considered it, but I didn't really have the tech or the skill or the know how or even the confidence to make content. But I had, at like 12 ish, maybe even younger actually, I had a kind of sad thought where I was like, well, if I disappeared, if something happened, what could I do to leave something for my family and my loved ones and my friends? And the answer that came to my mind was like, well, I can make videos. I can talk, and I can leave something for them to listen to if they need to, you know? I can also use it as like looking at past versions of myself and how I grew and how I changed. And so that was kind of the reason I always had a draw to it, but I never really had the skill, know-how, confidence, or even the there's a word for it, the I guess the drive to really do it because I didn't know enough. But then VTubing was a way of making it kind of easier, you know? Myth, you got no idea. As someone who was taught phonetics expressly for the purpose of being aware of the sounds I make, it is very interesting. Ooh. But yeah, Gary, I hope like thinking about it more and like thinking about your intention while you're talking can help. It's not easy. English is a messed up and bad language in many aspects. It is my first language, and I say this speaking English. Feelings is hard to express. It's hard to get that out. And English is hard to understand. There's so many ways miscommunications can happen. So we do the best we can, you know? Hi, Vulcan, welcome in. Misty Bunches, thank you. I hope you've been doing good. I hope you're having fun with your shark design. I think you showed me an update. Or was it like an alt at one point? It was very good. The motivation? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Meta. Adds in about 10. Perfect. But yeah, it's not that I didn't have the motivation to do content creation. It's like I didn't have the... Because most of the people I watched in content creation were high energy and wacky and creative, like Jenna Marbles, Ryan Higa, I think some Smosh, like old YouTube stuff. I saw that, and most of the most popular videos were high energy, very talkative, funny people. And I am much more low energy and not as talkative. At the time, I guess I wasn't as talkative, but nowadays I'm a little more yappy, and that's kind of nice. But yeah, I didn't think I had the chops for it back when I was a kid. And here we are. Look, and I showed you on my Blue Sky post and placed it in Discord. It should be easy to find on my. Yeah, I think I have seen it. Kirk, I do have a friend who's trying to make a VTuber model, but through Microsoft Paint because she can't afford much. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So, Kirk, here. This will help your friend. There you go. Those two content creators are wonderful if you're trying to make your own VTuber model. They are what I used to learn how to use the VTuber model software. Highly recommend them, especially for beginners. I really think it would be a good one for your friend. I forgot we had that comment. I literally added it like a week ago because so many people kept asking, like, where do you start learning? What do you have any tutorials? And the answer is I don't personally have tutorials, but those two content creators, extremely clean, good, short tutorials for me because I have a shorter attention span. Colby, thank you for the hydrate. Ocean X, I definitely didn't feel like I was someone who could talk to people all day as a job, but here I am streaming. Yeah, I didn't think I could yap enough to be able to do any sort of content creation, and here we are. It's extremely interesting. It's pretty cool actually. Grew up with Toby Games before the controversies. Ah, I vaguely remember Toby Games. I think the one I remember the most is Jacksepticeye. Jacksepticeye, I watched so many of his playthroughs. He just had good vibes, and he was. I liked his accent. I liked he was very friendly and charming, and very welcoming of people of very diverse groups as far as I could see. So it was a very nice content creator or space to be in, I guess. Carbon, I need to get back into Blender modeling. Picked a pretty complex model to start with because I'm insane. I have to fix the reference drawing because I got yeeted off the internet. Yeah. Blender's tricky, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Hi, Drama Gamer. Welcome in. Good old Happy Wheels days. Oh, yeah. Did you actually playing that? Oh, man, that's an old game. I remember he watching his Dark Souls playthroughs. Those were fun. Actually, Resident Evil. I remember watching his Resident Evil playthroughs too. That was pretty fun. I like that one. Nook Nook. It was your birthday 2 days ago? Happy birthday! I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a lovely birthday with good food. Also, Anti Colby, thank you for the ear wiggles, and Zindel, thank you for the breathe redeem. Also, Meta, je t'apprécie tellement. Merci, Meta. Je t'apprécie tellement aussi. Merci pour ça. We love Jackie Boy. Feels weird to see him have gray hair. He has gray hair now? What? How old was Jackie Boy? How old was old Jackie Boy? One sec. Sorry. Jack Septic Guy. First off, lovely hair. Every time I see his hair, he's styled it lovely. Let's see. Jacksepticeye. He's 34. Do you get gray hair at 34? Is that when you start to get gray hair? What? I thought it happens in like your 40s. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He has family grade in their 20s. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Genetic. Interesting. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Mid-30s, I want to say around my age. Long and luscious. He does have long and luscious hair. And like, I think if I'm not mistaken, his girlfriend is taller than him, which is just like, good for you, man. You got a tall Viking goddess of a girlfriend. Good for you. Good for you, Jack boy. Base. Gab Smolders, that's who it is. Yeah. Yeah. Right, I just started to notice a few gray hairs in my stash this year. Oh, wow. It must be interesting, kind of watching yourself get gray hairs. Love that for the short king. We love our short kings and tall queens, honestly. Listen, I didn't have a crush on a short guy for 10 years for nothing. I he was my height, and at some points I think he was shorter, and I had a crush on him for 10 years. Lovely time. Lovely time. He was funny. Honestly, being charming, funny, and respectful will get you so far. I'm not even kidding. Listen, people like you if you're just cool. Cool and respectful. That's it. Doesn't matter how short you are. 10 years? Yeah, I had a crush on him for 10 years. Never told him, but like he absolutely knew because everyone in my class also knew. So it was not a secret. Mr. Swedish YouTube man also has a child. My brother's baby. Oh my gosh, right. PewDiePie has a child. I forgot about that. Honestly, any GF I'd get would probably be taller than my 5'3" self. Good for you. You get tall queens. Stress genetics. I started losing my hair in my early 20s. Dang, okay. Yeah, stress will do it too. Everyone's stressed. Oh my gosh. Whew. You can get gray hair or white hair anytime, sadly. Huh. For salt and pepper at 45. What a great way of describing, like, getting gray hair. Salt and peppered. Getting salt and peppered hair. What a nice way of putting it, honestly. Salt and peppered. Man, to be honest, I wish I was shorter. 5'11" and I want to be like 5'6". Oh, okay. On the plus side, if you're 5'11", the nice thing is if you're taller, a lot of clothes can make you look quite, like, give you a really fun silhouette. So, like, you can either look slender, you can look more, like, boxy depending on what jackets you wear. You can choose to make yourself look really sharp and edgy. It's very cool. When you're short, there's some limitations to it. Because if you're short and you wear, like, puffy jackets, if it's not the look you're going for, it can make you look really round. That's what I struggle with, where I'm just like, I'm a little shorter, so I have to be careful of the clothing I wear. Otherwise, it will make me look even shorter. I want to look a little bit taller. How am I going to impress the lesbians if I don't look a little bit taller and try to cabanon them with their consent, you know? Okay, but it's easier to shorten an outfit than it's... Okay, you know what? Fair. Fair. It's easier to shorten an outfit than to lengthen it. For real. Look, and I'm 6'0". I'm perfectly happy at this height. Tall enough to get a lot of things. Not too tall to receive the how's the weather up there or even worse back pains. True. Try 6'8" tall? Homie, you're hitting your head on doorways. Oh my gosh. Isn't Gabi shorter than you? Is Gabi shorter than me? I thought we were the same height. I do know she wears heels, though. Gabi wears heels. I know because I've done her model. We put the heels in there. 6'1", it feels like people freak out around me. I'm like, dude, it's normal. Depends on where you go. I've heard that if you go to Japan, like, even if you're like 5'6", that's taller than the average. Heels for stomping. Heels for crushing. I always heard y'all were close, if not the same. Yeah. Pretty sure Gabi and I are like the same height. Or at least very close. Depends on the day, I guess. Also, Big Will, thanks for the posture check. Whew. Alright, we got an ad coming up in about 3 minutes. Oh, just because I've done a lot of walking this weekend, I'm not going to do the usual squats today. We're just gonna chill, take it easy. Oh. And then we'll get to doing art. We're gonna do song sketches. So for those who don't know, once again, song sketches are basically a warm-up exercise where I have 2 to 3 minutes to draw one pose. It doesn't have to be a full body, but I have 2 to 3 minutes to do a sketch. Once the song changes, I do a different sketch. And if I like it at the end, I will flesh out the sketch. Excuse me. My voice cracked and then I burped. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, man. I also did not realize how much my voice cracks until I think it was like Mr. Manager started making fun of me for it, and I was like, no, my voice doesn't crack that much. And then And then I would prove myself wrong. Song can inspire the pose. Absolutely, the song can inspire the pose. It's real fun. Adrofea, I'm 5'7". I was about normal height in Japan. Slightly taller than most, but the country was more or less built around my scale. Ah, gotcha. I'd heard that like the average height is like 5'4", so maybe I'm wrong. Man, my blonde hair, blue eyes, ass stands out so much. You're like what's it called? There's like this joke going around. I forgot who did this joke, but it's just like this woman was describing YA novel romance leads, and she was reading it like, and he stood there, tall, dark, and handsome, but pale, pale, but pale, but pale. And it's just like, yeah, YA was like that for a while, huh? It was like that, huh? Johnny, I'm gonna do some push-ups while the break goes. Also, that was awesome. Yeah, yeah, my voice quacks. But yeah, I'm gonna do the ads. It's 3 minutes of ads, so I'm gonna stand up and stretch. I'm not gonna do squats, but we're just gonna chill, take it easy, and then we're gonna move on to art, and it's gonna be a lovely time. So, y'all take a break. It's gonna be 3 minutes. I'll be right here for those of you who have subbed, and then we'll get to art. It'll be fun. All right, y'all get some water. I'm gonna drink some water and stretch. So, let's go. I'm gonna take a little sip of water. Meta, 2 questions. 1, how do you deal with foreshortening? And 2, how did you implement someone else's style, or how do you figure out how someone's style is their style? Great question, actually. I'm gonna stretch while this happens, so don't mind me while the model's... Tell you what, I'll move the model back so y'all can see me stretching a bit. I've got the straight posture. But yeah, in terms of figuring out what your style is or what someone else's style is, that is tricky. Because when someone else has practiced art for a really long time, their style is kind of a mixture of the art styles that they like and want to emulate and their muscle memory. So it's kind of like how, let's say you're on a track and field team and you train with a bunch of your friends. You are all going to be good at running. However, you are each going to have different specialties. Some of you will have a long distance style of running. Some of you will have a short distance burst running. So it really depends on what someone likes and what they would like to do, you know? So someone's style usually comes down to color, shape, composition, and anatomy, proportions. And it's just a combination of those. Every artist has that, where they have a color type, line art, proportions, composition, and sometimes subject matter. So I guess it's 5. And it's just, everyone has different amounts of specialization in each of those. Some of them are completely even, some more or less, depending on what you're doing. Artie, can't do it, the pain's coming back in. You take it easy, Artie. We do things gently, you know? We don't push it when it hurts. Also, hi, Gordy, welcome in. Thank you for the resub. Happy 29 months. Oh, good stretching. But yeah, deal with foreshortening. That was your other question, Meta. So with foreshortening, that is tricky. But I think the easiest way to learn how to do foreshortening in terms of like people's bodies, such as arms reaching towards cameras, is to learn how to volume draw. I can show you all in a moment when I sit back down what volume drawing is. I'm just stretching my hips right now. I can show you what volume drawing is so that you can kind of understand how to foreshorten in perspective. A lot of it is practice and figuring it out and trying to do life drawing or figure drawing studies, because that does really help. But for the most part, it is, you can break it down with volume lines. All right, sitting back down. Y'all can see me sitting in my chair with my legs squatting. All right. And we're back, baby. Jedi, while we're in ads, I can prepare for my art as well. We're going to be art buddies. Yay! Let's go. We're going to be art buddies. I have an older set today. It was the Vader's TIE Advanced VS A-Wing set. Kind of 2 sets in one, as they're both full-size fighters. Nice. All right. All right, that'll be fun. Honey, little question. How can you make the sketching part of the drawing faster? There have been so many times in which I've spent over 5 hours just trying to finish one sketch. Okay, Bugflower, that's actually a great question because we are going to do an exercise that can really help with that. Let me open up my art and I will explain that. And also, Shode, you had an interesting point. I've heard art style described as the solutions that you have figured out for specific art challenges. Yes, that is a great way of putting it. There's a whole bunch of different ways to describe art styles. But art styles can sometimes be the solutions you find to your art problems. They are the habits you build when you learn how to draw art. All right, let's go over to the art screen. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this. I forgot I left this up. Mama. There we are. Don't mind the floating arm. V-hand is still working on. V-hand is still adjusting a little bit. Change the subject to art. There we go. There we go. Lucky Fishman. Yeah. I'd be lucky to kiss him, honestly. Alright, let's turn on some YouTube music. Something chill. Where is my chill YouTube music? Leon, trip canceled. I forgot today's a holiday. Is today a holiday? Oh my gosh, I forgot. I've been inside all day. I don't know what day it is. There we go. Let me know if this is too loud. Smooch the baby. My sweet Neffy. My sweet, sweet Neffy. I love him so much. But Bugflower, if you want to draw faster, there are many ways that you can practice. A lot of it involves either doing drawing studies, where you study real life images and try to copy them. But if you want like sketches like this and drawing things like this quickly, we are actually just about to do an exercise that can help you with that. And they are called 3-minute sketches. So what it is save that. Save that. There we go. Oh my gosh, where did my pen go? Oh, it's in its regular place. You smooching. It's February. I can smooch who I want. And it will probably just be Abe and my nephew. 3 minutes. That's how much time we have for one pose. So basically, this exercise is forcing me to not think about detail. It's forcing me to draw what I see in my brain quickly and try to get it out. And if I don't draw it in 3 minutes, I try to drop it. I go, okay, let's try another one. And so instead of allowing your brain to sit on one image for a long time, which is not bad, but for the sake of learning how to draw faster, it forces your brain to be more flexible and get the essentials down, such as the silhouette anatomy and arm and facial expressions. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. We're going to have 3 minutes to draw one pose. What I like to do is make this a little bit more flexible. So instead of having a timer where you just sit in silence and wait for the timer to go off, kind of like in life drawing, which, once again, extremely good, very good exercise, we are instead going to be listening to a random YouTube playlist. I don't really have a set YouTube playlist. I just go with what YouTube recommends because that way my brain can very quickly adjust. It has to adjust. It can't get into one mood. You know, I can't suddenly be all J-rock and angry music. No, it will play like an angry song, then a happy one, then a sad one, and it will mix it up so that my brain is not stuck in one emotion and one pose. That's how I like to do it. It also means that the timer is more varied. The timer will not just be 3 minutes. It could be 4, it could be 5, but it could also be 2 minutes. It's a way of forcing your brain to draw and let go. Sometimes when you spend too much time on a pose, it is your brain not letting go of an idea, which is not bad, but it can slow you down a little bit if you want to learn how to sketch fast. Hi, Frogger. Happy anniversary to you. Welcome back. And Shimron, happy 6 months. Welcome on back. Also, Fearlobe, I hope you're having a lovely day. Happy 15 months. Hope everyone's doing well. Always enjoy the chill art streams. Thank you. Crovenon, I'll have to run. It's very late. Have fun, honey. Thank you for showing up, Crovenon, and sharing your stories, too. Very funny story with your mama. Oh, sorry, not your mom, but like, I guess it's scary with your mom yelling in the sidecar, but I hope you guys are doing good. Just... But yeah, Auntie Honey, have fun. I'll be here with my tunes. Chemical Romance class. I love MCR. Exactly. Meta, I'm gonna break down some styles with it. Yeah, sounds good. One thing I will show Meta before I start doing these is I'll explain what anatomy lines are. Also, this is so loud. I want to adjust the volume of this. Where is the settings? Hand scale audio. There we go. Oh, it was so loud. There we go. Jeez, it's still so loud. Volume mixer. Volume mixer to the rescue. Turn it down. Okay, that's better. You know what? Yeah, that's much better. It's so loud for me, but I'll turn it up for y'all. Yeah, just a tiny little bit of noise. There we go. So I will explain what volume lines are really quick for y'all who might be learning perspective, because Meta asked a really good question earlier. So volume lines are how you can show the direction of something. So let's say I have a hand reaching forward towards the audience. I'm just going to draw a hand really quick. No specific pose, but just enough so that the audience can understand. So let's have this hand reaching forward. Without the volume lines, it kind of looks a bit weird. Like you can't really tell that it's moving forward, except that the hand is kind of getting bigger. So one of the ways you can probably make this a bit better for yourself is by adding perspective lines. So think about it as if you put elastic bands on your hand. You can actually do this if you want. Grab like a body safe marker or a sleeve with stripes on it. And you'll notice that if your hand is coming towards the camera, if you're taking a picture of yourself, they won't be straight like this. They will curve towards the camera. That is what a volume line is. Typically in art school, you're taught to do it with bodies as well. So you can tell which way the torso is pointing or which way the head is looking. Is the head looking up? Then the lines would be like this. Is the head looking down? Then the volume lines would be pointing down. That is one of those things that can help you. And even then, if you want to push perspective even further with this particular pose, you can push the arm further in front. That way we have the hand here, shoulder here. And you can see how the perspective lines would change here too. This is just one way you can do volume exercises. But yeah, hopefully that helps a little bit. It's a pretty common exercise when you're doing life drawing. It's just called volume lines. Kirk, gonna head out. Need to eat. Again, thank you, honey, for the advice, and I really appreciate it. No worries. Have a good dinner. You're more than welcome to hang out whenever you feel it. Yeah, I remember a certain mangaka giving the character striped sleeves just to challenge themselves. Yep. Oh, it must be a pain to draw, but it's so good for perspective. Would it be bad to try and draw a random object first in those 3 minutes before I try drawing a pose? Yeah, it's not a bad idea to try that. You can absolutely draw whatever you're feeling. Oftentimes when I am first drawing, I do lines and circles in them just to practice control and warm up my hand. I make sure that my grip is not too tight and that I am drawing within the lines but close to outside of them. Like this one, I just broke it a little bit. It goes past the line. But yeah, some people draw objects, some people draw lines like this. It's really up to you and how you feel, you know? But yeah, during my lifestyle today, the legs were short and the torso was long. That takes some practice. Takes a little bit of work. Honey, I nearly forgot. I watched Delicious in Dungeon. I know Prezi D played the dwarf, which is fun for me, but I learned today that Damien Haas from Smosh played Laios. Oh yeah, he played Laios. I forgot about that. And also Nami from One Piece played Marcel. It's great. Very, very good cast, honestly. Just finished supper, now going into food coma. Let's go. All right. I think we're about ready. Let's give this a try. We're going to listen to some songs and just do poses. It's the part you know. I don't know. I didn't know what the poses. Breadstick, thank you for the 43 months. Welcome back. 43 years. Oh gosh, no. That's a long time. All right, what's a good song to start with? Hopefully one that's a bit longer, but not too long. Let's go with... Ooh, here we go. A Nina cover. Or Ina cover. Let me know if the music is too quiet. I'm gonna be sober for real. Smug is my default. Smug is just my default. Heard there was an awesome goblin on Twitch. Take a look. Here you are. Oh, thank you, Mark. Welcome in. This song is about 4 minutes, and so like I've given myself a little extra time. Gonna adjust this hand. Let us quiet. I can turn it up then. There we go. Hopefully that's a little louder. No, thanks for the hydrate and breathe. Hey, Ziplu. Finish your snake art? Yeah, I just gotta glaze it right now before I post it. I gave myself too much time for sure, but that's okay. think I might have gotten faster at drawing without realizing it, actually. That's good. Was expecting it. You're back after we leave us. I'm sorry, Cab. I'm sorry I left. It was for rest and family. Honey, glad to see you back. How's your short break? Also, have you listened to the new album Hurry Up by Tomorrow by the Weekend? Ooh, no, I haven't. I haven't heard that one before. I haven't really listened to much of The Weekend, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is. That was one song, and now that's one pose. That's pretty much the name of the game is one song, one pose. Little stretch. Oh no, sorry. Hydrate. One song, one pace for me. Nothing wrong with that. We all get to grow at different paces. Just stretching my back real quick. Ooh. Let's listen to Lazy Cat by Eve. It's a fast song. How much does the pen help over the other input devices? I like having the pen just because it's very... I like it a lot more because I can draw directly on the screen, if that's what you mean. I love Eve. They're so good. It's funny, after leaving us for your family, did you finish your art in the New Year Chinese year? New Chinese New Year? Yep, it's about done. I just gotta glaze it, then post it. Just for the sake of the internet, I gotta glaze things now. It's annoying because it takes a little longer to post the art, but that's how I be right now. Now, see, this song was so much shorter. I had way less time to draw now. What does glazing mean? So, to protect your art from AI generating and scanning, there's a thing you can do, which is nightshade and glaze your art to make it harder for the computer to really understand it. It kind of ruins the art when it gets put into an AI generating image search, you know? Basically kills AI, poisons it. Could you always set up a nice... You could always set up a nice leg shackle for you so you can't wander off anymore. Can't have you getting lost, can we? Nah, I like wandering around getting lost. It's fun. Like, I don't need glaze for that. But here's the thing. You still don't want to let the AI people get the art for free now. I only know the brain rot definition of glazing. I don't even know what that is. I'll be so for real. I don't even know what that is. And Lord Land, thank you for the resub. Happy 44 months. And also, Colby, thank you for the posture check. How about applying the through the fire and the flames and seeing what you can make in that time? Ooh, I don't know that song, but I know a good song that can be really, really fun. Not that one. Not that one. Yeah. Oh, this one's 3 minutes long. Okay. Yeah, I like this song. I understand it. It adds noise that people can't see, but the AI can, like showing the AI a Jackson Pollock piece and saying this is a cat, and it goes crazy. Yes. That's kind of how it works. That one's night shading specifically. And turn up the music a little bit. Let me know if it's too loud. Thank you, Arpita. You like dark music? Oh yeah, I love dark music. Extremely nice. You wouldn't think with my aesthetic that I would love dark music, but it's one of my favorite genres. Little mischievous smile. This song leaves my brain every once in a while, and then I remember it. I'm like, oh man, I forgot I love this song. It's always hard to draw myself really smug sometimes, especially evil. I guess that's why I challenged myself with the Demon Honey. Doesn't quite look right to me. It's frustrating sometimes, but that's okay. Art is extremely frustrating in many aspects. These are the kind of eyes I think of when I hear this song. Ooh, bad hair drawing. Shark teeth. Can't really imagine evil honey? That's okay. Being truly evil is so difficult. I don't think I could do it. Forgive me, chat, but succubus hummy. Yeah, that could be one. Maybe I'll try an evil song later too. I'd be evil, we could be silly and cute because sometimes evil is not bad. Let's do this one. Evil Honey basically pulls pranks and feels bad afterwards. Yeah, the only prank I won't feel bad about is sometimes arson. Or at least just setting things on fire. I would draw sunglasses. It's not difficult, you just have to stop caring. That's difficult. I care a lot. Bikini top. Not bad. Okay, I think we're getting a little bit more warmed up. Whoops. We're getting a little more warmed up. We're on our way. I think this is a lot smaller. Taking up too much space. But yeah. We're starting to get a little more lively poses. There's nothing scarier than the fury of a gentle soul. If honey ever actually went evil, that'd be the most terrifying thing. It might just surprise people. That might be the scary part, honestly. A little stretch. We're gonna listen to Creepy Nuts. Otonoke. I muted it by accident. Eyes, my beloved, they are a window to the soul, and the soul holds unspeakable horrors beyond mortal comprehension. Yes. Eyes are very, very important, and they're so difficult. Kazumaru, welcome. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Are you playing Minecraft? How was your Minecraft stream? Welcome on in, Raiders. Today, we are drawing pretty much whatever we can within the span of a song. So I have one song to draw this pose. I don't know what it is, but we're going to see what it is. So sorry if I'm focusing. fun. Minecraft was great. Oh, good. I'm glad Minecraft was good. I'm glad you had fun with it. Minecraft's very calming in my brain. My dog shut up and was reaching and tilting its head to Honey's music, wondering what it was. This song is good. It's by Creepy Nuts. What you drawing? I'm drawing myself. Well, welcome on in, Raiders. The song ended, so I can now introduce myself a little easier. Welcome. My name is Honey. It's a pleasure to meet all y'all today. I am doing song sketches. So it's basically a warm-up or an exercise to help me to sketch faster. Basically, I have the length of a song to draw a piece of art. So this is pretty much this is the beginning, and we keep going. So you can see how the sketches were a little rough and light, a little not quite strong enough poses, and now we're starting to get to the stronger poses because our brain is more warmed up. It's basically an exercise that forces you to get out of your comfort zone faster. Not get too attached to poses, and instead just go, you know? No think, just go. I like it. It's not one that I was taught in class either. This is one where I was like, oh, this could be fun to try. And I was like, oh, this is actually a really good brain exercise. Sweet. How to pose with the glasses? Swag? Yeah, I was listening to Take Me to the Beach by Ado. That was a good one. I like this one. We're starting to get to the anatomy is stronger. The poses and the line of actions are a little bit stronger now. Myth, I think I now understand facial perspective. Keyword understand. Not good at it. It just makes sense. That's great then. I think understanding it is a big part because you can't really do it if you don't understand it. So it can be tricky. Also, thank you again for the ear wiggles. Honey, why are you slandering Weird Al for taking artist jobs all the time? All he's ever done was make silly polka music with his accordion. Please, honey, I hope you get this joke. Don't worry. Don't worry, Noel. I have no beef with Weird Al. He's a silly little guy. I think he's neat. The whole one song, one pose has a very Pomodoro feel to it. What's Pomodoro? I think someone's mentioned it before. Pomodoro. Oh, it's a timer. Okay. Timer works on desktop, so it helps you manage your time. Oh, interesting. So it's like a focus timer. Gotcha. Productivity time management thing. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Never used it before, but cool. Alright, what's the next song? Because I think it's going to be Meilleur Ennemi. I was gonna say, is that a timer? Yeah, it's a timer, you're right. Je t'aime, je te quitte, je t'aime. La plus belle des malédictions. Mais comme dit le dicton, plutôt qu'être seul, mieux vaut être mal accompagné. Tu sais ce qu'on dit. Mais aussi, encore plus que tes adversaires, mais ma meilleure ennemie, c'est toi. Oui, moi. Le pire, c'est toi ou moi. Et tu souhaites encore ma voix. Oublie-moi. Le pire, c'est toi et moi. Pourquoi ton prénom me blesse quand il se cache juste là dans l'espace? Ce qu'est l'émotion, la haine ou la douceur. Quand j'entends ton prénom, je t'avais dit, ne regarde pas en arrière, le passé qui te suit. De faire la guerre, mais ma meilleure ennemie, c'est toi. Fuis-moi, le pire, c'est toi et moi. Yeah, my throat's not warmed up for this song. Mais ma meilleure ennemie, c'est toi. Fuis-moi, le pire, c'est toi et moi. Je te quitte, je t'aime, 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 je te quitte, je te quitte, je t'aime, je te quitte. Little dancing scene. Didn't have time to draw the dress, but that's okay. We're practicing. I'll finish the ear though. There we go. Oh, that's just the same song all over again. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh, we can listen to My Goodbye. Didn't realize it, but the emote I wanted to use. Oh, I didn't use the emote. That sucks. Honey singing we didn't need to redeem for it? Nah, I just sing now. I love the male enemy. It's good. I'm gonna need to eeps. Have a good sleep, Kagi. Thank you for trusting me with your community. Get some good sleep. Good night. How long have you known French? Probably since I was like, oh gosh, when did my parents put me in a French class? I think by the time I was 8, I could speak French. Don't know where I went wrong, but I warned you. You failed the test. So now I'm gone this way. You won't let the places this way. You won't cross the line this way. Until it's over, you'll keep yours and I'll keep mine this way. You won't disappoint me this way. You won't waste my time this way. Close the door, consider this as my goodbye. Why should I be surprised? Selfish and prideful in vain. Unlike you, every time someone dies, I'm left to deal with the strain. What's a title that a goddess could land? If I'll never sleep at night, I'll remind you I saw you as a friend. But now we're done this day. You're out of my head now this way. Can't wait my life this way. All the sun, you're out of sight and out of mind this day. You get what you wanted this way. Can't save your time this way. And have your damn goodbye. You're not looking for a mentor. I'm not looking for a friend. I mistook you for a general. What a waste of effort spent. At least I know what I'm fighting for while you're fighting to be known. Since you claim you're so much wiser, why's your life spent all alone? You're alone. One day you'll hear what I'm saying. One day you won't understand. One day, but not today. For after all, you're this day you sever your own head. This day you cut the line. This day exhaust it all. Consider this as my goodbye. Consider this as my goodbye. This is my goodbye. Consider this as my goodbye. This is my goodbye. Wanted to draw disappointment and sadness at the same time. It's a hard emotion to grasp, but I think I did okay with this one. Hi, Bernie Pepperchine. Welcome in. Is this from the epic musical? Yeah, you're gonna probably hear the epic musical in these song sketches. I'm not listening to that one. I just heard it in my brain and I was like, this would be a fun song to sing. These are looking pretty alright for warm-up sketches. Alright, we're getting somewhere. This is my goodbye. Consider this is my goodbye. This is my goodbye. Samther, thanks for the hydrate. And Din, thank you for the ear wiggles. Whoop. Eh. Oh. Consider this is my goodbye. Where's it? You know what? Maybe we will listen to Open Arms. I hear Epic constantly. Luckily, I like it well enough. Yeah, me too, bud. Thank you, Sci-Fi Brony. I can tell you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service and try to relax, my friend. I've done this pose before, but I'm gonna do it again. Think of all that we have been through. We'll survive what we get into. I know that you're tired of the war and bloodshed. Tell me, is this how we're supposed to live? Look at how you grip your sword, enough said. Why should we take when we could give? You could show a person that you trust them when you stop and lower your guard. Here we have a chance for some adjustment. Give it a try, it's not that hard. I'm telling you, this life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. My friend, greet the world with open arms. Isn't this song before the Cyclops Saga? Yeah, right before, I think. There's one more, and then it's the Cyclops Saga. For us to show our faces, stay back, I'm warning you. If we don't get back safely, my men will turn this place into blazes. See? This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. My friend, I wish that I could say that I agree. But look at the way this fruit is glowing and filled with glowing seeds. It took me a while to notice just what kind of fruit they eat. It's the lotus, it controls your mind and never lets you free. That's what we'd get with open arms. Lotus eaters, I'd like to show my friend that kindness is brave. Could you tell me where there's other food to eat? A cave. You're saying there's a cave where we could feast. And where do we sail to find this food-filled cave? Thank you. This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. I see in your face there is so much guilt inside your heart. So why not replace if we light up the world? Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. You can relax, my friend. That's a good song. Crankle, thanks for the breathe routine. Is this musical just music or is there visuals to it? It is just, it's completed now, but there is no visuals. It is just music. It is called the Epic Concept Album. I'll never get tired of Upward Arms. Shame. What do you mean? I meant to say same at the same time as based, I think. And it's like, shame. No shame. So good. Also, Reaper, happy 41 months. Thank you so much. Just looked it up and that's what prompted the question. Gotcha. Meta, I want to take out my brain and shake because being silly and not figuring it out. Oh, that's okay. What you trying to figure out, Meta? Figured out I can break down people's styles on face, but not the bodies. Oh, I see. I think what might help you is practicing. I'm just gonna finish up the hair. Practicing anatomy, because it seems like you might grasp faces, so you can figure out how to break them down, but you haven't quite grasped physical, like body anatomy. So your brain might be having a hard time breaking down the style because your brain is having a hard time wrapping its head around, you know? There are also a lot of animatics of Epic. You are absolutely correct. This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. I see in your face there is so much guilt inside your heart. So why not replace it? We'll light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. Yeah, sometimes you do gotta take the brain out and shake it, though, for real, Meta. Also, Gladys, thanks for the posture check. Oh, the animatics are extremely good. What's a good song? L'amour de ma vie. I want to listen to L'amour de ma vie. It's a good one. I wish you the best for the rest of your life. Felt sorry for you when I looked in your eyes, but I need to confess I told you a lie. I said you were the love of my life. The love of my life. Did I break your heart? Did I waste your time? I tried to be there for you, and you tried to break mine. It isn't asking for a lot for an apology, for making me feel like it'd kill you if I tried to leave. You said you'd never fall in love again because of me, and you moved on immediately. But I wish you the best for the rest of your life. Felt sorry for you when I looked in your eyes, but I need to confess I told you a lie when I said you were the love of my life. The love of my life. So you found her, now go fall in love, just like we were. If I ever was, it's not my fault. I did what I could. You made it so hard, like I knew you would. Thought I was depressed or losing my mind. My stomach upset almost all of the time. But after I left, it was obvious why. Because for you, I was the love of your life. But you were not mine. For making me feel like it'd kill you if I tried to leave. You said you'd never fall in love again I kind of figured it out. Okay. All right. Should be in ads in about 7 minutes. Okay. Thank you, Johnny. And Napalm, thank you for the resub. Happy 44 months. Welcome on back. I hope you're doing well. You're taking it easy. Because we gotta take it easy. Myth. It took me like a while to get torso composition, but one day it just clicked and went like, oh, I get it now. Yeah, torso is tricky. Torso takes a little bit of getting used to, for sure. Captain Torres, what up? I miss my boat and my wife. Did you take it in the divorce? I'm so sorry, homie. I'm so sorry. I hope she's treating your boat right. Man, a person draws females like short stacks and males like superheroes. Some people do that. Some people's styles definitely have that. I think this is good for this piece. All right, we're almost at a nice warm-up stage now, so that's good. We're kind of getting, we went from this to getting more dynamic posing and better face angles. I do have a preference to 3/4 to the left. That's just my style. My wife is the boat. No! What happened to the boat? What happened to the boat? How did the boat divorce you? Or how'd you divorce the boat? What the? Open up. She sank with my heart and dreams. Ah! So it wasn't a divorce, it was a tragedy. It was a tragedy. My condolences. But mustn't a captain go down with this ship? Nah, that's old rules. We don't gotta do that anymore. The times have changed. The laws are different now. Oh, I want to listen to Legendary. I love Legendary. Just kind of cling to. Good for you. Good for you getting out of there. Look in my bedroom, living in this world you left behind. Dreaming of all these monsters that I'll never get to fight. But boy, I wish I could, so I could bring the world some light. 'Cause you're stuck with your stories, but no clue who you are. No idea if you're dead or just too far. Somebody tell me, come and give me a sign. If I fight these monsters, is it you I'll find? If so, then give me sirens and a cyclops. Give me giants and a hydra. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. I'll fight the harpies and chimeras, the Minotaur, even Cerberus. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. There are strangers in our home, trying to win the heart of my mom, but she is standing tall. 108 old faces of men who call me small. They keep taking space in, there's not much longer we can stall. 'Cause they're getting impatient, dangerous too. I could fight them if I was half as strong as you. Somebody tell me, come and give me the strength. Can I do whatever it takes to keep my mom safe? If so, then give me sirens and a cyclops. Give me giants. Oh, I forgot the lyrics. And fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. I'll fight the harpies and chimeras, the Minotaur, even Cerberus. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. Where is he? Where is the man who'll have you to wife? Oh, where is he? Where is the man with whom you'll spend your life? 'Cause it's been 20 years and we still have no king. Give me a chance, a single opportunity, and I'll overcome these obstacles and scrutiny. Come and give me a sign. If I fight this monster, is it you I'll find? Nice little sailing pose. That's pretty good. Also, I put the extra spicy Trader Joe's habanero hot sauce on my chips, and it's burning, but it's so good. It's extremely hot, even for me, but it's so good. Good. I'm glad. All right. We're going to take a quick ad break. I'm just going to stand up and stretch. Y'all better get a little sip of water. There's 3 minutes of ads. I'm going to stretch my back. We're going to stretch my arms. Take it easy. Also, if you have any art questions, feel free to ask, and I will answer them when you get back from the ad break, or if you're still here during the ad break, you know? These guys sound like the ones who did Hamilton. Not quite. It was Jorge Rivera. Yeah, that's him. All right, I'll see y'all in a sec. Let's see, my ad should start. Ad time, get comfy and readjust. Exactly, get comfy, readjust. I will potentially eat a cookie while I stand up. Puerto Ricans are built different for when it comes to the arts. Both Jorge and Lin-Manuel are Puerto Rican. Yeah, when I heard both of their musicals, I was like, is this like a Puerto Rican style musical, or is there just happen to be do there just happen to be coincidences in their style, you know? Good evening, Nasuke. Is it you I'll find? I want to listen to We'll Be Fine next. Ugh, good stuff. How do you know when ads roll? Usually there is a thing that says when ads are there. I think, is it starting soon or is it running right now? It should be running right now. My OBS is a little silly, so maybe it's not running right now. Honey, do you ever sing Evanescence or Lacuna Coil? Anything like that? I hope the cookie is good. Thank you. Okay, the ad just started. That's why. I missed the button and I thought it happened, but it did not. But yeah, I do listen to Evanescence every once in a while, but it's exclusively like Bring Me to Life. That's it. That's it. But yeah, it took me a second. I was like, why are the ads going? I did not click the button. That is on me. Oh, good hip stretches though. Somebody tell me, come and give me a sign. Ooh, you know what I can do? I can actually draw standing up. Let's do that. Let me adjust my desk 1 sec. I have a standing desk. Please don't pull. Please don't pull. Oh no. It's pulling my camera. 1 second. I can fix it. I can fix it. It should not be pulling my camera that much. Come and give me a sign. If I fight this monster, is it you I'll find? Okay, maybe a standing desk. Why isn't the standing desk working? 1 sec. I am trying to troubleshoot this. It's literally a wire length thing. It should not be pulling. Why are you? Oh, I see. I see what happened. Is that the one? Is it this wire? Is it this wire? Yeah, it's this wire. Okay, it is that wire. What the heck, man? Please. I beg of you. So then, give me something for the sidewalks. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. Okay. This might be a little better. Let's see. All right, there we go. All right, I'm standing at my desk. Let's go, baby. Captain Torres, welcome. Just doing a chill honey stream, replaying Code Vein for the 5th time. I see. Also, is this accurate? It's close. Oh, good stretch. Honey, do you ever sing Evanescence? I already read that, my bad. Oh, thank you, Myth, for responding to that question. Snail space. Lately, my pattern of art feels like nothing looks right for months, and then for a few days, it's like godlike before looking wrong again. Is this normal, or is there a way to be more consistent? I guess it depends, Snail space, because I have seen your art, and I like it quite a bit. You've shared some of it in the Discord, if I'm not mistaken, and it's beautiful. But I think, oddly enough, there's like two responses to it. So, welcome on back from the ads, by the way. I am at my standing desk, standing right now, with good posture. And Snail Space asked a really good question, which was lately my pattern of art feels like nothing looks right for months. And then for a few days, it's godlike before looking wrong again. Is it normal, or is there a way to be more consistent? I think consistency is sometimes a bit of an illusion. But there is something to be said in having consistent art, and there is a way to practice it. A lot of it kind of boils down to the more you draw, the faster that cycle of my art sucks. Oh my gosh, the art is godlike. My art sucks again happens. And then you just cycle through it real quickly. So, one answer to that could be continue drawing, draw more frequently if you can. Make sure you're taking care of your arm, of course, and your body. But the second answer is romanticize your process a bit more. You may romanticize it a lot already, but like fall in love with the ugly sketches and go, I see good in this. Even though there is bad and stuff I don't like, I can see the good and what I was going for and the intention. Like when I look at this piece, I just go, ooh, it's incomplete. It doesn't look as strong as I wanted it, but the idea kind of got out. And so even though it's incomplete, I do have aspects of it that I like. That's kind of what I do. Is just I romanticize and compliment the drawings as I go. So even though I would not consider this air quotes good for me, for my skill level, what I like to consider my skill level, I guess, I still see the good in them. There is good in them, even if it is not excellent or exactly what I'm looking for, you know? I've been on Twitch for so long that I remember when you had like 150 concurrent viewers. Man, Red Cottage. That was almost 4 years ago. That was a while. Oh my gosh. What a time. What an interesting time. Even the scribbles are good? Yep. Even the scribbles are good. Venti, it's been so long since I've done art that I forgot how to study anatomy. I quit trying to study anatomy and decided to draw scenery. How do I study anatomy? I don't even know where to begin. When studying anatomy, I would recommend trying to break down draw pictures of people into shapes and simplifying them so that you could draw them. A lot of it is just practicing getting like an artistic eye going, so that can be tough. Burning paper. Can I do better? Yes. Does that make this bad? No. Exactly. That's a good way of looking at it. Snail space. Learn to love that roller coaster of ups and downs. Learn to love it and not really love the roller coaster, but love your art despite the roller coaster. You don't necessarily need to love all the drawings you do. But there is a level of I accept them. I accept that this is art that I've done and it is not the best that I've ever wanted to do. Because once you do that, your brain can let go of it and go, oh, we can relax. We can unclench and we can stop focusing on only making good art. There's a saying where it's like the masters failed more times than the students even tried, and that really is just it for art. It's just like I've done it so many times that I have done more bad art, air quotes bad art, than good art. But that's how I get the good art out. Hey, Artie, welcome back. I want to listen to this song. I had a friend before and he was a lot like you. I helped him fight through war, but he had his demons too. But then we grew apart. Then his light went dark. And so I thought maybe if I made a different call, maybe if I hadn't missed it all, don't know who your friend is. I don't know what he's like, but my time with you's been splendid. The best day of my life, 'cause I got in a fight and I didn't die. I've never felt strong before. You're my friend, I couldn't ask for more. And so I think maybe if life wasn't spent as planned, maybe it's time that you lend a hand. I don't think he'll mind. If not his friend, then mine. Maybe to fall is to learn one way. Maybe it's all gonna turn out great. I know we'll be fine. I know it's like you'll find you're a good kid. Very short song, so a very short pose. Welcome on in, Raiders. How was your stream? What were y'all up to? Oh, this is a good song too. Welcome, come on in, Timely Fox Studios. I hope you had a lovely stream. Thank you for trusting me with your studio. Or your studio. I read Persona, and for some reason my brain said studio. And I'm like, no. But I hope you had fun playing Persona 5. And I hope you're having a good time right now. If you're in need of a rest, absolutely feel free to take a rest. Chill. You're more than welcome to hang out. Or if you need to go take care of yourself, absolutely fine. But yeah, welcome on in. We are currently just we're doing a bit of a drawing exercise. This head didn't turn out the way I wanted, but you know what? That's okay. That's part of the process. I am just drawing very, very quick sketches. I have the length of one song to draw a quick sketch. And these are the sketches so far. They're pretty good. Honestly, they're not bad. So each song is about 2 to 4 minutes, and so I have that much time to draw a pose. So it takes a little bit of brain power. Hate to raid and run, but I'm needed. Yeah, take it easy, Timely Fox. Thanks again for trusting me with your community. Catch you later. And Tumbleweed, thank you for the Risa. Happy 15 months. Drawing and singing, I find perfection here. Thank you, Yago. Thank you very much. But yeah, we're gonna listen to Love in Paradise. We're gonna draw a pose, listening to Love in Paradise. Let's see how this goes. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we're gonna find out. Also, really fun. I'm standing, so I have like my full lung capacity right now. Interesting. We're gonna see if it sounds a bit different. I'm probably not gonna sing particularly loud, but I'll have more control over my breath. Dingus! Good evening! Such cute and diverse expressions and perspectives. Thank you, Dingus! I hope you've been doing well. Right, before I get started, how is Liza P? I will see you will play a little bit. Good evening, Hubbity. Good evening to you too, Dingus. A lovely Monday start to the week, I hope. Also, Mini Squash, thanks for the hydrate. There was a man hair pig. Uh-huh. Was there? That's going awesome. Good. Good, I'm glad. The eldest brother is a man hair pig? Yeah, he's... I don't like fighting him. He's rough to fight, but it's very satisfying when you beat him, though. Fun idea of Honey trying to oppose to Bo Burnham's song "A World on Fire." The song is like 5 seconds. That is a pretty funny one. I remember that. All right. Ready for drawing again? Dr. Earl, I'm interested in trying the three-minute exercise, but I'm still new and not sure what kind of poses are recommended for someone who's still new. Would you have any advice for reference materials? If you are new to drawing, in terms of posing, I would try to do nearly stick figures and try to make stick figures do things within the 3 minutes, and then add a face and maybe a little bit of anatomy and volume to the torso and limbs. Focus on working on the structure first and then work your way out with the mass and volume, especially if you're new to drawing. This exercise is really difficult if you are not used to drawing quickly either, so if you can only get a face out and an expression, that is absolutely okay. Like, if you look at a lot of what I've drawn, some of these are just heads. Some of these just like 3 minutes to draw heads. Not even legs. Sometimes I'll put hips in there if I'm feeling particularly generous. But yeah. Don't pressure yourself to draw full body. All you're trying to do is get kind of a feeling and a character pose out. That's about it. Yeah, go. Do you take singing classes? No, I've never taken singing classes before. When reaching out for the hug was goofballs, hubbity for real. It was. Das be. Das be for real, for real. I love hugs. That's something I should try. Want to get back into drawing again? Yeah, it's a fun exercise. I like it quite a bit. It loosens up my brain and gives me pose ideas. So it's good. I need that hug again, homie. Oh, homie, I would give the hug to you if I were there. Oh my gosh. We all kind of need it. But it's okay. We'll be okay. We'll be alright, Dinky. You got this. Let's just do a little music. Someday Nodders will spread. Yep. We will get there. Times are hard, but we can do hard things. Honey taking singing classes? Any teacher would try and hand the class over to her in a minute. Honestly, I do want to take singing classes soon. I want to get stronger vocal notes and better range. Anything I don't know past romance. Drown in your sorrow and fears. Can't wait to see just how much more incredible you get. Me too. Me too, me too. It'd be fun. Little mischievous face. Morning, sleepyhead, you've been resting for a while. I swore that you were dead when you washed up on my aisle. Did you know you talk in your sleep? Tell me though, who's Penelope? Anyways, I've got all you could want here, all you could need here. Unto me, my dear, my love for life. Soon into bed we'll climb and spend our time. I'm what you want here, I'm what you need here. Just you and me, my love in paradise. Now till the end of time, from here on out you're mine, all mine. I've no bet I'm a married man. Oh, handsome, you may try, but last I checked, goddesses can't die. You're adorable, bow down now to the immortal calypso, here to entertain. But fear not, I bring no pain, 'cause we got all we could want here, all we could need here. Under my spell, we're stuck in paradise. Now, that lyric's hard. And stays unknown. I don't belong here, there's something wrong here. I won't be drawn to love in paradise, not till the end of time. There is no way you're mine, all mine. 7 years she's kept you trapped out of your control. Time can take a heavy toll. All I hear are screams. You don't know what I've gone through. You don't know what I sacrificed. Every comrade I long knew, every friend I saw them die, and all I hear are screams. Life of my life, come back to paradise. I know your life's been hard. I'll stay inside your heart. I love you, my dear, I love our time here. Life would be so much worse if you would die. Please stay away from harm. Stay in my open arms. This is from a musical? Yeah, it's called The Epic Musical. It's about the Odyssey. Oh my gosh, she tucks her hair behind her ears? She's nervous. She thinks you're cute. We can light up the world, here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. Little hair tucked behind ear. It's cute. But you can kind of see, like, although I'm not getting full drawings, I am still getting expressions down. They're not all good, and they're not all perfect. But I think it is very, very nice to just do this. Oh, that is a good song, too. No way, no way, no way. No way she's nervous. No way she thinks you're cool. The next thing you know, Honey's hugs are so strong they'll kill you. My chorus teacher told me my mother never let me stop singing. I sing while I'm driving home from work now, though it's mostly Sabaton songs. Still cool. Still working on that vocal exercise video for range. I should probably get on that at some point. And by some point, you know what? I'll do it now. Why not? Yeah, why not, man? If you're feeling it, go for it. Also, Pinky Pebbles, thank you for the earwiggles. And Nymphazar, thank you for the resub. Happy 43 months. Graham, thank you for the breather team. Ooh, we could listen to this. Two worlds. Let's go. Also, Umi Curie, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Honey. Today we are just doing song drawings. I hope you're having fun playing Borderlands. Basically, for the length of the song, I am allowed to draw one drawing. And so that's what we're doing. When I run the gamut, but I could never plan it. I keep on breathing when I land it. When I run the gamut, but I could never plan it. I keep on breathing when I land it. If you give me a piece of your heart, you keep easy when we are a part of two worlds. It could be nothing, maybe it's something. Keep your eyes on me, keep your eyes on me. Anytime you clock a butterfly, I flip a switch, keep a secret, let me come inside. When you run the gambit, but I can never plan it. I keep on breathing when you land it. If you give me a piece of your heart, you keep easy when we are a part of two worlds. It could be nothing, maybe it's something. Keep your eyes on me. I can understand in 3D when I use lines as a skeleton for the body. Oh, a skeleton for the body. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I go to draw gesture and poses. I prefer to use boxes or cylinders. I feel that those shapes. Umi, thank you for the resub. Happy 2-year anniversary. Just started streaming recently myself. I'm doing a mix of art and gaming. Hope you're doing well too. Thank you. Yeah, I've seen you around a little bit. I hope you're having fun streaming. And Galix, thank you for the 3 gifted subs. And Robotic Fight Club, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on into the tavern. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Manny, I love you. Manny, I'm doing song sketches. They're so hard. But they're fun. I got a little pose like this. I keep getting songs that are so short. I'm like, I need longer ones. I need longer songs. Any advice for those of us who are a right-brained artist? What's a right-brained artist? Because I don't actually know. We can listen to Hellfire. Dr. Jones, sort of an art question. If you could show your art to anyone throughout history, who would you show it to? If you can't pick one, what about top 3? Ooh. If I could show my art to one person in history. I don't know. Because my first instinct is like, I could show my siblings. I don't think big fancy Renaissance artists would think quite the same thing of my art. In terms of like history, I wonder, it'd be cool to meet Mary Shelley. I wonder what she'd think of my art. I mean, I'm technically right-brained because I'm left-handed. Works out for me in regards to the art so far. Ah, right-brained is more about logic and deduction rather than creativity. Huh. Interesting. I'm not sure. If you're more logical, then I'd recommend using references, you know? Because that way there's logic to it. But art requires a little bit of creativity and logic at the same time. You kind of need both. You can't just have one or the other. Just because you are right brain doesn't necessarily mean you don't have creativity, though. You have creativity in your own way. I don't even know if I'm left brained either. I just know I'm right handed. Disclaimer, I'm not a professional. I'll throw many under the bus for knowing better. Many, I'm far too sick to correct this right now, so I'm gonna let it slide. Yeah. I don't know how the right brain, left brain thing, if it really has any scientific validity. But if you mean in terms of like if you're more logical thinking versus creative thinking, everybody's got the ability. It's a practice thing. If you find that you are very logical but you want to stretch your creative muscles, practice that. Make creative things. Make things that are illogical. It's a muscle. You can exercise it to get good at it. You're never going to be amazing at something the first time you try it, really. You're only ever going to get better the more you do it. That can kind of go for anything. You can learn any skill. You just got to try it and practice it. You may be more inclined to one or the other, but you can learn any skill, you know? Many, yes, just different ways people learn. Exactly, yeah. I didn't come out of the womb drawn and wielding a pencil. I liked it, so I practiced it. Was I good at it? Not always. Definitely not always. But it was fun. People say I'm not creative too much. Like, try. Yeah, give it a shot. There's also, like, people who are like, I'm not good at math because I'm not particularly good at STEM fields, personally. But I know that I could be if I applied myself and really wanted to. If I really, really wanted to, I could try. Doesn't mean I'd actually be good enough to actually work in a STEM field, but I could improve. And with enough time, I could get good at it. You know? Definitely something you do. Honey came out the womb drawing Mozart. Uh-huh. I came out of Debussy wielding a pencil. Am I dreaming? Let's go. Remember in my high school chemistry class, I had a spark of creativity. I drew a xenomorph from memory. Ooh, but I drew it using elements of Ghost from Danny Phantom. That's cool. That's real cool. This song, I love Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse music is so good. The urge to destroy is still a creative urge. In a way, it can definitely be kind of creative. Making here, I'm creativity is in numbers and such nonsense. It's evidence how I spent a solid 2 days doing a lot of math number crunching to make a Shadowrun character. Yeah, different kind of creativity. Also, Jacob, like, thank you. I'm glad you like my model. I made it myself. I don't feel like this. Am I dreaming? Is it not like us? But I can't give up. Is it more like us? Got me feeling that I don't too much, but I can't give up. Are we ready for Spiders 3? Yeah, I'm excited for it. I hope the animators working on it are paid real good. this is interesting. I think my art might be at the stage where I'm like, ooh, okay. Things that I want are not coming out the way I would like them to. So that means, interestingly enough, my art is in a transformation phase. That's great. When you feel like you don't like your art, sometimes that means your artistic eye is better than your actual physical abilities. So that's the time for really explosive growth. So because I'm not seeing what I want on the page, means my brain is working on improving a lot. I'm very excited for this. There is an element of frustration because it's like, oh, why isn't it coming out right? But it's like, no, 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 this is part of it. This is part of growing. What's this? Honey Goblin's evolving? Changing? Growing? Who would have thought? Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub. That's very kind of you. I wish to see the world the way you see it. Oh, thank you, Logical. It's, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I was definitely like a weird kid growing up. I I don't exactly know how I became like this. But this is just kind of how I'm like, you know? What's the point of being sad sometimes? I'm sad about a lot of stuff. Don't get me wrong. I can be sad for a lot of reasons, but art is not one of those reasons. I'm wide awake. I'm not awake. Weird can almost feels like code for neurodiversion at this point. Pretty much, honestly. Would not be surprised. I'm gonna try a really extreme upward angle. Nah. Fear is non-existent. Suit up and swing through the city. Annihilate. I'm wide awake. Be very afraid. I'm in my own world. Give me space. I'm in my own universe. Give me space. Never played Beat Saber, but this might be an interesting song for it, honestly. Parallax Brain. Or Brian. Thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 5 months. Welcome back. Also, hi Jay. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. I kind of imagine this poses me sitting down getting surprised by something. It's nice. It's a little more dynamic and full bodied. So that's nice. It's a direction that I like. I like a more active one. Yeah, I'm good. Glad to see you back doing your art. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad to be back too. I'm enjoying myself. Oh, big bird. I love her big bird. Hummingbird, summer song, have you brought the light back? Left on the balance, have you brought the light back? Pen pal on the night shift, it's who I get away with. Realizing she might be all I need in this life. When I saw a cold snap, I wasn't with the season. Tag was on the ankle, and outside there was a season. In here, paper walls were pushing back on you like eventually you would. Oh, so go so deep. Hummingbird, I know that's our time. So stay on, stay on, stay on with me. And hummingbird, I can never unsee what you show me. Stay on with me. Hummingbird, summer song, has it brought the light back? Hanging in the balance, has it rolled the night? And while on the night shift, she's who I get away with. Realizing she might be all I need in this life. And when I realize there's someone there that needs you, tired on the feel, I come for no reason. Needed love, 'cause love is unconditional. I count on love, I count on love, 'cause love is unconditional within reach. Hummingbird, I know that's our time. Stay on, stay on, stay on with me. Hummingbird, I can never unsee. What do you show me? Stay on with me. Would I sign up again? Would I sign up again? In the night, a summer song, forget the time like life is long. 1,000 strong. Hi, Gatton. Yeah, I played Baldur's Gate 3. It's quite fun. I haven't streamed it, but I've played it before. What's the exercise you're doing called, honey? What are you trying to do exactly? It's kind of an exercise I made up. I call it song sketches, where you have one song length to draw a sketch. And it's just to make sure that you don't dwell too long on one pose. It basically just helps me to practice drawing quickly and getting ideas out of my brain efficiently. Stay on with me. And hummingbird, I can never unsee what you've shown me. Stay on with me. It's interesting. Yeah, thank you. It was a way for me to just kind of get out of my own head, where it's like, instead of me going like, "Oh, I don't like this pose. I need to fix it." It's like, no, draw it, let it go. Draw it, let go, move on to the next one. So we've got a bunch of them here if you want to see. Like these are a good chunk of them. Have a good lurk, Bubba. You take it easy. Welcome home, Fallout. D is actually a Fallout of favor outside of like Critical Role. Has it? Really? It's still pretty big, I'm sure. You ever had the chance to listen to Sleep Token? Yeah, listen. Dingus is showing me some sleep token. It is quite nice. It's quite good. Very good stuff. My brain is like, I want to listen to a different vibe song. This is nice and common, but I want maybe a high energy one will help. Good night, Sky Roth. Get some good sleep. Let me just double check as well. Oh, we got it. An ad in 20 minutes. Perfect. Excuse me. I wrote my D&D session out of this afternoon. What do you mean out of favor? I don't know. I'm not sure what they meant. I haven't played D&D in a bit, but that's normal. It comes and goes. What's a good song to listen to? Burn is pretty good. Actually, does Two Way do any other songs? Two Way. There's another song that I liked. It's not Survivor, not Toxic. There we go. Ready for War. That's the one. Spider-Verse high energy? It does, yes. And Grey Wolf, thank you for the 100 shinies. Sorry, I've been dating an otter girl in the Dream Realm Tide. Good for you. I hope you're having fun with the Dream Girl. Alright, let's listen to this one. It's high intensity. Want to change up the vibe a little bit for my brain. There we go. I can feel my brain locked in. Whoopsies. I forgot to talk. Yeah, this is a login song. It's a real good one. This is a fun expression. Just like some sort of confidence. Not a whole lot of bodies, but like expressions are there, so that's fine. After this track, want to save? Yeah. Lucky's been coming along. Thank you, Johnny. I was expecting Honey Sketch to be warlike, but Confident Smug is nice. Yeah. I always genuinely I have a problem drawing myself as confident and evil because of how small I am. And I'm a little girly. It's I have a bit of a hard time imagining myself being imposing and being evil looking, but like in a fun way, you know? It's something I work with. Angry Goblin. Yeah, there is a little bit of a hard thing where it's like if you're a small person, sometimes your anger doesn't get taken seriously. It gets kind of seen as like, "Oh, look, they're angry. It's so cute. It's like a puppy being cute." And it's like, "No, I would like to be able to be angry and have it be taken seriously without people like being weird about it, you know?" Tony, thank you for the 100 shinies. Honey, you can do it. You can be small and scary and evil. Look at Chucky in his example. Okay, but Chucky's a different kind of evil. But no, it's hard for people to make. It's hard for me to draw myself as imposing, you know, because of how small I am. This song is from the score called Born for This. I think I've only heard this song once. Will there be playlists that we can check out with songs for using the streams? I'm so behind that I gotta do that. Should be able to do that sometime. I made a Spotify at one point, but then it fell behind because Spotify just kind of sucks, honestly. Also, like as a streamer, you can't really use it without it doxing your location unless you pay for it. So it's like, eh. So I just use YouTube on Firefox. Dark. 5 a.m. for me. Time to get some sleep. Yeah, get some rest. It's 5 in the morning. You get some good sleep. Thank you for saying hi. The good news is like I am definitely experiencing a different kind of art block, which is good for me because it means that my brain is working on it. My brain is growing. Like things are not coming out the way I want. They feel repetitive and samey. So now I just got to figure out what kind of art block it is to help address it. Because I think what it might be is subject matter block, which is fine. That just happens. It means I got to draw more diverse things and learn and grow. Need this after a long day of work. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Funny story about Firefox. Long story short, I'm currently having a bit of a problem in terms of bookmarks and history. Oh no. That's uh definitely a long story short. Alright, I'm gonna sit down back down because I've been standing at my standing desk. Ugh. You want your anger to be taken seriously. Have you tried cold anger? From my experience, it's less expressive your anger is, the more people take it seriously. That is pretty much what I've had to do. Like, in order for people to take me seriously, I have to kind of use cold anger, if that makes sense. There we go. No, just gotta adjust my camera a bit more. There we go. And it's fine, but like, it's tough being angry. These are some pretty good poses, honestly. Not bad. I think around here is probably my favorite ones, but these ones are good too. First time catching a stream live in a while. How you doing? I'm doing good. Oi, oi. Oh, my best friend in high school had a younger, by only a couple years, sister who could just hit 5 foot if she took a deep breath. We used to push her at people we didn't like. It was like tossing toaster in a bath. I'm glad. Zindel, thanks for the hydrate. And Logan, thanks for the breather, Dean. You must teach Honey how to be scary. I mean, like, there are definitely ways to be scary, but I don't know any ways that aren't, like, get police called on you scary. I know how to be scary, but not in the socially acceptable way, you know? Which doesn't feel great. Let's see. Let's see a good song. You don't need an active wanted level to be scary. Maybe not. But that's what I'm thinking of. Could you elaborate on what you mean by cold anger, if you don't mind me asking? I think Myth could probably explain it better, but it's like seething anger, where like you are very controlled and firm and like very clearly upset, but you are not having loud outbursts. You're being cold about it. Ooh, let's listen to Dasby. Honey's a real life goblin. Half her thoughts are crimes. my brain does default to crime. So your mom says she's not mad, just disappointed. Kinda, yeah. Not exactly, but they're very close. Guess it's different for everybody. But speaking calmly and softly is so much scarier than shouting and screaming. Yeah. The perspective on this is a little off, but that's okay. That was a bit better. Girl, thank you for the 100 shinies. Lupine is running a special next Sunday 10-inch sweet lemon tart served with soft serve peaches and 2 cream silvers. Oh, that sounds good. Peach. Draconic, thanks for the posture check. Do you see there are different kinds of art block? That's a really interesting concept. Can you have examples? Yeah, for sure. So there's kind of three as far as I know. But get back here. There is idea art block, where your technical skill is fine, but your brain isn't coming up with any ideas that are inspiring you. You know, you're not really making art that feels right, even if you can technically draw well. So that's the idea art block. And usually that means you got to take a break from drawing and just consume media. Find something to inspire you again. And then there is the skill art block, where it's like nothing. I guess there'd be the artist eye kind of art block, where it's like nothing looks right. And that is a good one to have, because if nothing looks right, that usually means your artistic eye has just become stronger than your physical skills can do. Basically, you're learning and your brain is processing the new information. So it'll get better soon. There's a third one where it's like your artistic eye is good, you have inspiration, but nothing is coming out right. They're kind of it's kind of similar to the first one if I remember correctly, but it's a little different. Or you inspire me. Thank you, Meta. I'm glad. I don't know what I'm doing to inspire you, but I'm glad somehow it's inspiring. Actually, this one was last song's drawing. What song is this one? This song is Suzume by Radwimps. Radwimps is pretty good. How about you're just an inspiration in general? Thank you. Let's see, there's brain, skill, and inspiration. Yeah. Big getting off work just immediately work on my car. Homework is hell. Oh man. Sorry, Tayovo. Sorry you're having a rough time with that. Does sound like a lot of work as soon as you get home, honestly. How do you fix the third kind of art block? The nothing coming out right. That one is tricky, because the answer to that, unfortunately, in my experience, has been continue drawing. It's not quite pushing through, but it's not letting it stop you. So I kind of have that right now, where it's like I have ideas, but they're not coming out right. But even so, I keep drawing. Because if I keep drawing gently and treat my brain nicely, it is bound to come out correctly eventually. My brain will slowly learn and finally teach my body what it has to do. My artistic skill and my eye and my inspiration, or my ideas, will all align. And then, after a while, it'll stop aligning. And that's just part of it. The really high highs of making art is when those three things, your artistic eye, your skill, and your inspiration, all align. And when they do, you can make the art that you wish to see with the skill you wish to execute it with. But then you will grow and change, hopefully, and they will not be aligned again until they are. The artistic process is not just learning how to draw art well. It is the inevitable ups and downs of, this doesn't look the way I want to. My skill isn't good enough. Why am I not seeing it right? Looks off. And those are the lows of art. But the highs are when they come back up and join, you know? That's just it. I'm glad you like these sketches, Johnny. And also, have a good sleep, Al Pacino. Alrighty. We have one more ad break for the stream, and then we'll continue drawing. I think I'm done with the song sketches for now, and I'm going to do one gentle piece. I think I might clean one up, or I might draw a longer pose. see how it goes. But for now, let's do a little bit of ads. I'm gonna stretch a little bit, eat a cookie, and then we'll be back. Okay? See y'all in about 3 minutes. It's a bunch of ads, I know. I'm sorry. But we're doing our best. See you in a sec. But eat a cookie. And we'll just play a little 3-minute song. I love Notori. Notorious. Perfect time to refill my water? Yep. Go refill your water. Let's see. Tomi's a pretty good one. We'll just listen to that for a bit. What kind of cookies you have? My aunt made me really like oaty. It's like oat, sunflower seed, craisin, chocolate chip cookies. So they're real healthy. Just gonna give it a eat. Those seedy foods, they're fun. They make me feel like a bird. Eating so many seeds. It's so good for me. No? Not for you, Hoi Hoi? Perfect time to get more monster and destroy my kidneys. No! Don't do it! Yeah, it's a little bit of chocolate in the cookie, Artie. I think I'm just gonna reorganize these a little bit while I chew. Reminds me of the Hobbit seed cake. My brother made one side of binging with Babbitt's first cookbook. Ooh! That sounds tasty, honestly. I like this song. It's a good one. I have problems with the anime, but it's good. Like, it's fun and it's pretty. So I cannot argue with its beautiful technical skill in 3D. But I can beef with the story and character depictions. There we go. Now y'all can see all of them if you want. And you can see it a little better like this. Let me move them over a little. Welcome back. I've been eating a cookie and I just readjusted these so you could see them while I eat them. Biggle, thanks for the ear wiggles. Oh. I go dark. It's good. I think I've reached art block, but it's a good kind. It's a kind of art block where it's like, ooh, things just aren't coming out right, but I'm inspired, so that's good. And my skill level's not quite there yet. That's okay. You had a butter sandwich before? You mean just white bread with good butter? I've just had butter on bread. That was a sandwich. I'm sorry, I'm chewing a bunch. There's a bunch of seeds in there. Oh, Megan, thank you for the resub. Happy 37 months. Hi, how are you? Just got done streaming a lot of salt for my opponents. It's delicious. May it season your meal as well. Isn't that just raw toast? That's what I thought. But I think it might be something different. Butter and bread is a good snack. It's a delicious snack. I love baking bread and then just putting some nice butter on it. Oh. Oh, good. Let's see, what's a good song to listen to chill? Oh, you know what? I'm just listening to this lo-fi. We'll just chill with this lo-fi while I eat. I only like 3 more bites of this cookie. It's so grainy though. It's good. Feels healthy. That's a big old thanks for the earwiggles. I can't remember if I did it. Toast doesn't necessarily need butter, although if you don't butter your toast, you're insane. Gotcha. I do like butter on toast. But fresh baked bread, you just eat by itself. Freshly cut baked bread. Mmm. Eat it by itself. It's delicious. But butter brings it up another whole level. Mark. I found that I could live on butter toast for extended periods quite easily. Huh. I don't know if the average person could do that, but that's interesting. Did you feel okay after that? Lo-fi gobbling. Lo-fi and chill. Let's see. Lay the you got the uni style diet. Let's see. If you're trying to save money and eat, if you can, well, I have to look into this, but like see what state, like depending on what state you're in, see if you can get SNAP. I don't know if you can get it if you're in university. I haven't looked into it too much, but check it out. See if you can. But in terms of like food, if you can, instead of buying bread, buy flour and yeast so that you can make bread yourself if you have the tools. If you don't, starchy foods are typically very good. Rice heavy foods. The easiest meals for me was I would get some vegetables, whatever I could that was cheap, get a nice sauce, whether it's like Asian style sauce or even barbecue sauce if you really want to, but I wouldn't recommend it. And then put it over rice, and that's usually pretty filling. Try to get vegetables in. You can make meatballs and rice. You can make congee, which is just your leftover rice that you don't use the next day. Cook it with some water till it becomes a porridge, and then put in like some soy sauce, boil some eggs. That's pretty good. Beans and rice, cheap, filling, and stores off. Yes, exactly. Firefighters. Food tents are available over. Yeah. See if you can find a local food bank. They could help potentially. Usually you can find them online depending on what state you're in. But yeah. Beans, rice, potatoes, and carrots. Yep. Those are good. Usually I make congee with raw rice. Doesn't take much longer. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I usually use it with leftover rice because that way I have fresh rice and then a different style of rice. But yeah. Tony, thank you for the 100 shinies. And also, Grey Wolf, thank you for the 100 shinies. You know what? I've been running an invitation at Blue Pines for mint tea with honey or mead. Ooh. I love mead. It's so good. The porridge sounds cool. Got your rice and starchy foods. Not in the States, but thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, no worries. But yeah. Starchy foods are pretty good when you're in a pinch. But you will need fats and vitamins and minerals to survive. So if you can get butter and put it into your potatoes, or eggs are really, really good. Typically, they're pretty cheap, depending on where you're from. Mm. And if you can, try and see if there are any. I guess if you can find some cheap restaurants, but like it really depends on where you live and if that's available to you. You know, frozen veggies are not bad. Listen, frozen veggies work. A lot of the times when you're trying to save money and you have the budget for it, batch prepping food and then freezing it will save you. What is red and climbs trees? Ivy? Ladybug? Hi, Kurt. Welcome in. Oh, gosh. Hi, Pestle. How's it going? I see you're awake. Good to see you. Good to see you. Supposed to get notification switch. Why must you insist on trying to stop me? I don't know. But good news, Pestle. I am back to my regular schedule. It is in the schedule section of Twitch if you want to see. But back to my Monday, Friday, Saturday schedules with the occasional collab stream on Wednesdays. I do have a collab stream on Wednesday. So I'm excited for it. I'm very excited for it. But thank you, Pestle. Thank you very much. Rice bowl with eggs and whatever veg you can afford, particularly with some oily condiments, goes a long way. Yep. Some condiments that have fat in them is really good. Like mayonnaise is very, very good. Like Girl DM says mayonnaise is delicious and goes with everything. She's not wrong. She's not wrong. Need fats to stay healthy. Butter isn't necessarily good for you, and you'll probably get your needed fats from other things, but it's not bad for you. Yeah. And a pinch, I use butter, like butter on toast, nice and filling. But like fats will help you feel more full. However, you cannot just rely on fats. You need the other nutrients too. What time's the collab stream? I believe it is noon PST. I wasn't able to put it on the schedule, but I wanted to announce it. But yeah, it'll be noon PST. And just be with a very special guest. Another artist, you may know them. It'll be a surprise. What Gabi kidnap you for? Giving her bad directions in Dark Souls. That was it. Alright, these are good for these sketches. I'm gonna do 1 or 2 more poses. Just no time pressure. Just art. Meta tomorrow? No, sorry. Wednesday. Today is Monday. Right? I have grocery shopping tomorrow. I gotta grocery shop. I gotta refill my fridge. There we go. Wednesday, 12 PST. Yeah. I'm trying to get used to hot mayo. used to hate mayo on hot burgers, but I tried it recently. It was not horrible. It's pretty good, but like, if you don't like it, you don't like it. You know? Some people don't like ketchup on their hot dogs. Could it be me? I put everything on my hot dogs. Also, Tony, thank you for the hydrate. Cabbage is usually cheap almost all the time. Plus, you can make sauerkraut and kimchi as well as all sorts of other dishes. Yeah. Yeah. Kimchi is good. Sushi. I love ketchup. I love ketchup. It's so, so good. Ketchup. Ketchup. Back from a dinner. What did I miss? Not much. We did pretty much these sketches. And now we're cooling down because I'm gonna wrap up stream in about let's say 15 minutes ish. I'm gonna wrap up stream in about 15 because I want to get some dinner before I get to bed. But we did a bunch of poses. You know what? These are pretty good. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with these. They're not. They are. Some of them signify burnout because I'm not drawing as many. Not burnout. Sorry, art block. That's the one I'm talking about. Krill, thank you for the 200 shinies. For me, oatmeal with butter and salt, pepper. Ooh, savory oatmeal. That's a good idea too. Right now, we're just talking about like cost-saving meals for people on university budgets. So if you got that, go ahead. What's the name of the porridge you mentioned? The recycled rice? Congee. So Congee. I think it's a Chinese porridge. It's just a rice porridge. Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks, Smith, for responding. Risotto is just cheese oatmeal. Yeah. Meta, me having to spend 500 on tires. No meal for me. Oh no. Please, Meta, eat. Most Asian countries have a version of kanji. Yeah. So I don't think it's just Chinese, but there's definitely different versions. My art style might be in for a change. Oh no. I mean, I guess that's good actually. It's good when art styles change because then they grow. I got fat to burn, so no biggie if I miss a couple meals. No, that's dangerous attitude. No missing meals. At least have a little bit of snacks. Your body needs calories to eat. We want you to live. You deserve to eat. Everyone deserves to eat the amount that they need, you know? And then some treats on top. Instant yakisoba. Ooh. Remove the seasoning packet. Replace with yakisoba sauce, hot sauce, sriracha, and mayo. Mix well, savory, spicy, creamy all in one. Ooh. It's amazing how you animate to your arm to draw. This is actually a game on Steam. It's called V Hand. So if you want it, you can actually have it yourself. I think it's like $10, maybe? It's been a while since I've checked. But yeah, I bought it when it was on sale. So I knew I was going to be using it for streams. Always get 3 meals a day, even if one of them is something simple like granola bar. Yep, not quite a meal, but you know what? I'm not going to be upset if someone's doing their best. Dr. Jones, ground beef with mixed veggies. I like potatoes, cauliflower, and something green into a stew was one I did a lot in college. I would make enough for 7 meals for $25. That's pretty good, honestly. Yeah, usually I'd make curries. So it would be like a curry with a bunch of vegetables. Like vegetables you might not think to put into curries. Like I put mushrooms, carrots, potatoes, onions, green beans. I think I put spinach in, tofu. I would just make a Japanese curry with that. And sometimes tomatoes and apples I would throw in and put that over rice. Thank y'all for the level 2 hype train. Thank you so much. And Alex Machina, thank you for the posture check. Hmm. From watching this, I do gotta go get my friend to teach me art one day. I suck at drawing, and she's a good artist in my opinion. Oh, that could be lovely, Kirk. Could be a great time to hang out with your friend and learn how to draw. I think often learning, it's nice to do it with friends because you can kind of have like an activity day together. It sort of reminds me when I was a kid and my parents would sign me up for like lessons. It was more fun learning as a group. And so it was more interactive and nice. Goblins are goblins. Indeed, we are. We most certainly are. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dr. L, maybe obvious knowledge, but maybe not. For all that is good, do not eat only instant ramen. You will likely suffer an iron deficiency within a month. My campus would give annual PSAs to avoid that problem. I did not know that. I get sick of eating too many things too many times in a row, so thankfully that was not a problem I ran into, but dang, yeah. It costs as much as a whole week of groceries. Cooking in general is just fun. I don't get why people get takeout nowadays, getting pricier by the minute. Yeah, it's tough because some people don't have time to cook. I cannot blame people for needing to eat but not having the time to take care of themselves because everything's getting difficult and it's busy. We do the best we can with what we got, you know? Great, well, thank you for the 100 shinies. Gotta say goodnight, maybe see you in the dream realm. Good night. Have a good time in the dream realm. Maybe I'll visit. Could be fun. Oh, Artemis. One of my broke week foods I like is refried potatoes. Basically, you render some fatty meat like bacon or use Crisco, cut potatoes like you would for scallop potatoes, and cook them in fat in the skillet. And back the cooked meat or textured vegetable protein and some aromatics like garlic or onions. Ooh, that sounds good. Kirk, I'm very basic bitch on cooking. I can only make pizza or mac and cheese. That's a start. That's not a bad place, honestly. When people say I can't cook, I can only make some of these things. They're like, oh, I can only fry an egg. That's not nowhere. You're somewhere, you know? You can absolutely expand your skills if you'd like. So long as you know enough safety in the kitchen, you can absolutely continue progressing. Making mac and cheese, you know how to grate cheese, boil pasta, put it all together and make it crispy and know the ratios of milk and breadcrumbs to add. You know? You know some basics. It's not hard to expand, so that's good. Everyone starts somewhere. I like to look at videos online. Like, I watched a lot of binging with Babish because not only are his videos really fun to watch, but I learned a lot about the basics of cooking from him. Granted, I also learned some from my parents because my parents taught me how to cook when I was quite young, so I'm very fortunate. But I learned a lot from online too. That's cool. How are you doing that with your drawing? Doing what with my drawing? Oh, the hand? It's a game called VNyan. Or not VNyan, not VNyan, VHand. VNyan is a 3D program. Myth. As someone who cooks, the best way to learn, if you can have the resources, throw random shit together to see what works. What does it, most importantly, have fun. Mm-hmm. For some people like me, I love having a recipe. I got the kind of brain where it's like, I don't like wasting food. I don't know what tastes good sometimes and what mixes well. So I'll learn a recipe and do my best to vary it if I like it, you know? I will adjust it the second time round. There's nothing wrong with needing a recipe for something. finding you too nice. Oh, thank you. That's kind of you to say. I think the trick is planning what to cook and when to cook and the cleanup in between. Yep. Don't get me wrong. Cooking can take a lot out of you. Feeding yourself is something that is so necessary and needs to be done every single day. 3 times a day most times. So it can get real draining. I don't know how housewives did it. Actually, I kind of do. The classic housewives had a lot of coke. It kept them going. But yeah, it's hard. Taking care of yourself is hard, especially when we're so isolated. We need people. We need friends. We need communities. That's how we can really take care of ourselves and be afforded rest. So make friends. Invite them over to dinner. Because if you're struggling and having a rough time, maybe they can come over and try a recipe with you. You know? Many hands make light work. And it's a way to make sure you stave off loneliness. I'd have to take care of myself. It's such a chore. We have to do our chores. They gotta be done. But as if I really need to make friends, it can be tough. But here is actually something that is a really good thing to consider. Do not limit yourself when you're trying to make friends and be social. Do not limit yourself to people of your age. Some really good friends I have made have been neighbors that are old ladies, old married couples, old ladies, and they love hanging out with people younger than them. They love talking and they love chilling. And you can learn so much from them. You just go like, "Hey, I want to try this recipe. Can you help me?" I haven't practiced cooking enough. I don't really know enough. And I figured it'd be nice to hang out together. We could have tea. Like, this is why I'm here? Yeah. This is a different kind of social for sure. Although we are very much limited by the fact that this is virtual. In person, there are a lot of ways to meet people and make friends. I think you'll find that people are a lot lonelier and a lot kinder than you think. So reaching out and making yourself less lonely will make another person less lonely too. Talks and eats my broke friend lunch in college all the time. When I was in high school, whenever I would go to the cafeteria, I would ask my friends if they wanted anything. And sometimes they'd ask me for things, but sometimes they wouldn't. And normally I would just go down, buy myself it, and buy myself the snack for them too. It was nice. It was a nice little treat I could afford my friends. Kirk, you're making me hungry again for talking about food. Yeah, I think you'll find quite often here we do talk about food. Food is so important to living. Not just life, but living. You know? Also, yeah, here, Romeo. Or Romero. Thank you for the breather, Dean. You ever stop and think if you were in a cyberpunk dystopia fiction, you'd be the one getting willingly cyberized? I don't know if I would want to get implants in the cyberpunk universe for me. I don't really like the idea. I kind of like how I am, you know? I'm sure if the culture were different, I might be tempted to do otherwise, but as I am now, I like myself. Hmm. I'm gonna do a little bit of hand stretches. Lay though, when it comes to sci-fi, I just want to live forever, as long as I can. I guess that's not a bad idea. Living as long as you can is not bad. It's been a while since I drew that. Next one up should be a goblin. Yeah, have fun drawing. Just doing a little stretching because I'm wrapping up stream in how long did I say? Let's see, because I'm getting hungry. I can feel it. Oh, good. We are at about the time. Oh, just gonna chill and stretch a little bit. I think it's 30 more minutes or something. Nice try, Dingy. Nice try. Honey, it's 8 p.m. Go eat. Yeah, it's almost 9 actually. So I should probably get some food in me. Oh, little stretching again. Dingus, a man of the people. Dingus knows. Because I do want to stream. I do love streaming. But yeah, we take it easy. We chill. Be kind to ourselves. And nice thing is, I am back to a regular schedule now. Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays. You can see the stream schedule below. I'm also streaming on Wednesday, doing a collab stream with a very cool artist. So at noon PST or 3 p.m. EST on Wednesday. Love this brush. This brush is good. It's a textured brush. It just comes with Clip Studio Paint. I just make sure the person I'm thinking of rating is not ending stream. Honey, can you close the stream out with the song, like a 11 piece or something? Yeah, I can do a little singing before we go. How about that? Let me find a person first, and then I'll sing a little song for y'all. Glad to be back on regular streams. Me too, sweet Anya. Ugh, it was nice hanging out with my family. But it's really nice to be back to a regular schedule. Bugflower, thanks so much for the stream, honey. It was really fun. You take care. Also, yay, ending song. Yeah. Thank you for being here, Bugflower. I hope that I hope that the answer I gave you in the beginning of the stream was helpful. Will Wednesday be on your channel or theirs? I believe it will be. I'm going to test out Twitch's collab channel, so you will get the going live notification from me. So it should be fine. I'm testing the collab together function. It was. Thanks a lot for that. No worries. Can you rickroll us good night? I don't even know the rickroll song. I would be so for real. I would be so for real. I don't know the rickrolling song. I only know the actual meme part. That's it. That's the only part I know. Lucky. Yeah, no, I joined in and got rickrolled a couple times, but I didn't know what it meant. And so it'd be like that. Are they wrapping up stream? Does not look like it. Oh, they might be. They've been going for a while. Ah, dang it. That's okay. So enjoyable to watch your art and sing. Thanks. No worries. I'm glad you liked it. Let me see. What's a good song? I'm gonna go make you cry. Say goodbye. I hurt you. What song is that? What style do you like singing? I like musicals. Pop songs are fun. Heathens is a fun one. I could do Heathens. A little Heathens song. There we go. Yippee! Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around. And welcome, Raiders! Dancing Queen is pretty good. That is a good song. But I think Heathens would be a nice one. Alright, a little song and then we go to bed, alright? Sound good? She bargains with the world so everything Everything she wants will come to her with no greed inside her mind. She knows what she deserves. She fell from sky with grace and landed in our soft and warm embrace. She gave her love, her gift of life, so we could live with her. That is why we live like heathens, kneeling from the trees of Eden, living in the arms of freedom, and everything we touch is evil. That is why we live like heathens. The stone, the dirt, the dust, the unforgiving promise made to us, unworthy of our light. Your God, your touch, you're guided by the lust. We cry with fallen names. We cry for those who burned beneath the flames. We stand beside the good and brave, the broken and enslaved. That is why we live like heathens, stealing from the trees of Eden, living in the arms of freedom, when everything we touch is evil. That is why we live like heathens. But yeah, the song is Heathens by Aurora. It's not part of a series. It's just by a really good artist. Everything you touch will be hers. A mother with no heart will give love. But only if you give your heart to her. That is why we live like heathens, stealing from the trees of Eden, living in the arms of freedom, when everything we touch is evil. That is why we live like heathens. That is why we live like heathens. That is why we live like heathens. Man, I love Aurora's songs. They're so good. Man, I was trying to click on message and move to click the band. That's okay, Meta. Accidents happen. That's why that's why we correct them as soon as we can, and you did. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes I wonder if I sing better without it, without listening to the song at the same time, because my brain is like, "Oh, I'm not competing with them." How many OC characters do you have? Probably around 5. Just 5 of them. That's about it. This is myself. This is like myself in my current style. Oh, I love Running with the Wolves. That's a good one. But just KS going in chat while Honey sing. I was reading it as it was going. I was like, this is kind of funny, but I gotta focus on not crack my voice cracking. Yeah, sorry about that, Lee, though. Accidents happen. That's our bad. Sindel, thank you for the hydrate. And Captain Ironpaw, thank you for the resub. Happy 18 months. Welcome on back. Yeah. I hope y'all had a lovely time today. I got to have a really fun time. Let me show off the art real quick before we go. Because these are more of the sketches. These are fun. I think these are quite fun. They're not exactly what I was looking to do. Like, I wanted to add more of the lower body, but that just happens sometimes. Many, and no one can blame me for anything this time. Many did nothing wrong. Just as always, Many never does anything wrong. And if you say otherwise, prove it. Prove it. You can't. You can't. Ooh, here we go. Stealing from the trees of Eden, living in the arms of freedom, and everything we touch is evil. And that is why we live like heathens. Will you finish some of these? No, but I will post them. These are fun as exercises. Some of them I might turn into sketches later, but yeah, this is pretty much what I'll be. But I do have someone that I can raid, thankfully. Let's go. Just a heads up, their community is 18 plus. So if you are a minor, go to bed. Get some sleep. Head on out. So we are going to visit. We're going to visit Bandlebro. We're going to say hi. Bandlebro is a short stack artist. Right now, they're drawing. I think it's like a cool furry com. Beautiful art. Bandlebro is an insanely good artist. I genuinely think that you'll have a lovely time over there because if you have any art questions, Bandle can probably answer them very well. I love Bandle's art style. Their sketchy style is gorgeous. But yeah, once again, be careful if you are a minor. Please do not interact just for the safety of yourself as well as the streamer. So, minors, be gone. I will be streaming on Wednesday at 12 p.m. PST. So that's noon PST or 3 p.m. EST. But yeah. It comes. What does that mean? What does that mean? It's menacing. You know what? I think that's a very good message, honestly. It's menacing. It comes. But thank you for being here, y'all. And I'm glad you liked the stream. Thank you, Dingy. Yitties. What do you mean, yitties? I think it comes as menacing, but like in a playful way. But yeah, I will see y'all very, very soon. Please take care of yourselves. I'll see y'all on Wednesday. All right? We're going to be doing more art, and it's a collab. I'll see you soon, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.